Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of the Mariguard Mercenaries. Before we dive into what is going on, let's go ahead and give one of our players an opportunity for a point of inspiration by giving us a recap of what happened last time. And Emily, you volunteered.
I did.
So by all means, take it away.
We started with initiative last time. We were still in this underwater cool dungeon thing. We rolled initiative, presumably on like the warden. We assumed kind of one of the bosses of the dungeon. Scythe nat 20'd on her initiative and began raging, but then immediately became paralyzed once she got within a certain distance of him. And we couldn't even tell. Spring like rolled Arcana on it and couldn't even tell if it was a magical effect. It was a good reminder of sort of like we're in weird territory with the Weft, and the Weft is like, what is the Weft's relationship to like magic as we know it? And it seems like things are weird down here, which is very interesting. We learned over the course of the fight that a lot of the magic that we threw at the creature didn't have any effect, and particularly like Aaron's Eldritch Blast, which were force damage, and Nines's Scorching Rays didn't really have a lot of effect, but magical piercing damage, like Spring's Bullets or Arya's Terrifying Bow or Scythe's Glaive and Renato's Warbow, they did seem to have an effect. So it's like if the weapon was magical and piercing, it seemed to do something. It was kind of like he wasn't responding to the weave at all. So maybe the weft is something kind of like fundamentally different and strange. The warden spoke in some strange language in everyone's head, but it wasn't clear if it was like Aquan or something else. Presumably it was like Aetarian, but it didn't seem related to Primordial, and so Spring couldn't understand it in the same way that she could like kind of sort of understand the like octopus like creature that we fought before when we got in here. Arya killed the creature with a crit, and then it disappeared in a flash of golden threads that were very like weft-like. Nines observes that his Scorching Rays didn't do anything to it, and Aaron was like, my magic seemed fine. And Nines like called him out on it, but like even then Aaron didn't really acknowledge it. Spring investigated and was excited to find what looked to be like an Aetarian like metal scroll that had really interesting kind of like craftsmanship. There was writing on it that was not written in something that was close to Primordial, which presumably was also Aetarian. There was also this like weird writing implement that was this like crystal with like an ink-like residue in it, which also had incredible craftsmanship. Spring was very excited. Nines was amused by Spring's excitement and tried to bond with Aaron by being like, is Spring always such a nerd? And Aaron was like, yes, but don't let you hear her say that. And then Arya overhears this and like her eyes narrowed, and then Aaron like ran away even faster. And Nines was like, I'm stating a fact. What's going on? The weapon that the creature carried seemed to shoot force bolts that were made of jade. And once it was gone, Aaron found a strange round object the size of like a palm that seemed to be made also of kind of like a similar jade and bronze kind of situation. And it seemed to do something, but it wasn't totally clear what. There was a metallic rattling from within it, so he shook it and something came out. And he did not acknowledge that, and then gave it to Spring to like solve like a puzzle, and kind of acted like it was always broken to begin with. Scythe picked up that the thing that he was holding was kind of like an arrow, and poked at it until it started to spin kind of like a compass, and she cradled it and had this like kinship to this sort of like broken mechanical object, because Scythe also feels a little bit like a broken mechanical object. And the arrow in her hand pointed westerly, and Spring asked if she had like attuned to it or something, but it seemed like not. It seemed like it just sort of pointed within her hand, so we went west. And we encountered more of those entities, but they see that we had fought kind of like earlier in the dungeon, but it seemed like this time they were armored, like as if they had like the memory of professional armor or mercenaries or something like that. They made eye contact with Aaron, and he tried to kind of like do an experiment where he kind of like came up to them, and like wasn't sure that they would hurt him. But then Arya was like, "Nah, man, they're gonna hurt you," and so she hit the entity real hard. Sorry, I keep yawning, guys. She hit the entity real hard, and to try to like protect Aaron from himself, so he wouldn't get non-consensually smooched, because nobody liked that. Nobody liked being non-consensually spooched. And Scythe kind of also stepped in front of Aaron to like protect him, but was really careful of the delicate object in her hand. And that was the point at which Aaron like stabbed with the dagger, because we like, you know, it was a short range attack, and it seemed to be, we discovered that they seemed to be resistant to mundane weapons. And but that kind of like that moved sort of that where Scythe kind of interposed herself meant that like she was kind of closer to it, so she could get a good hit on it. And Spring finished off the entity without really like totally looking, and was mostly keeping her eyes on the parchment. There was a giant sea anemone and a lot of like fish hanging around. The other dudes, as before, didn't really approach or get or kind of like, they seemed like they were sort of like activated by proximity. So Arya targeted one to initiate combat, but when it was struck from range, it disappeared and like appeared within 5 feet to make an immediate attack on Arya, and also could do this thing where it made us do wisdom saving throws that made us load. This became kind of like a longer fight, where the dice were just not with us even a little bit. But we did eventually manage to kill all of those dudes. They appeared to be resistant to piercing damage, but bludgeoning damage seemed more effective. The fight was really rough for us, and Nines at the end sort of summoned this like healing spirit to help us. There was this little healing dragon that was very, very helpful. And Spring investigated, there was this like magic water pool that we investigated that was like pearlescent, and she looked at it through the sky scone and saw this like perfect circle of golden threads that were coiling at a central point that was like spooling out from the place in this like round recessed piece at the bottom of the basin, which seemed to be like a masterwork of stone carving, and it wasn't clear whether it was like naturally occurring or created. The shifting waters in the base in the center of the circle, this looked like the symbol that to Spring looked like it meant in Etarian release or unlock. So at the party's urging, she cast message on the released valve and said in Aquan, which is the closest language that we've got right now, release or unlock, and suddenly like bubbles spilt out, and it lifted this like lid away, which also looked like really cool craftsmanship that like Spring was very excited about. And so there were 7 perfectly hewn like stone recesses that seemed to perfectly preserve that like stone artifact that Scythe was holding. So she slot one of those to the devices, and it began to glow with a faint golden light from its sides that like kind of matched what was already there with and she put the arrow on top, and it seemed to like rotate as if it had kind of like found its magnet center. Everyone else except for Spring, who is kind of buffering as an artificer, fanned out to look for more of those little like round objects that look kind of like pucks to put in the recesses. And we found a lot of cool stuff, including some like medicinal syringes that could be syringes or they could be like ink. Arya kind of identified some of the plants that were growing as like medicinal, and thought that perhaps it was like an infirmary. Aaron discovered some loot, which is like a hand crossbow that was really deft underwater and was engraved with runes. And they seemed like really, really cool and magical, but also weirdly like standard issue. And so Spring burned an inspiration to figure out what these cool things were, and one of them was this like underwater crossbow that doesn't suffer a disadvantage from being underwater. An Etarian repeater is what it's called. And then Scythe got this really cool spear that's like the spear of returning that will kind of like come back to you and will also deal extra damage to things with an innate swim speed, and had this like interesting inscription written on it: I defend those who fear the depths, for all fear which they do not understand. And neither weapon was attunement, so it's like these really powerful magical weapons that seem like they're standard issue that we now have, and can just kind of pass around. That's what I got.
I'm pretty sure that Scythe is letting go of that wave collar partisan over her dead body, but
yeah, right. Yeah,
it's so cool.
Truly.
Well, that is indeed where we last left off. You guys are in this complex, this underwater subterranean facility, and that's where we will resume. So let me go ahead and move you back here. Can I? Yep. All right. So Foundry is a little limited at the moment, but we can resume. How do you guys want to proceed?
So we stepped into that storage closet. And
The
found those
armory,
things.
yeah.
And yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's still more dungeon to explore. So,
Is there?
well, is there not?
Renata will step in here.
Yeah, right here, I think, is...
Renata will
Doesn't
listen
it
at the
go
door.
back? Doesn't it go back to the?
That's what I think.
might-
I don't
might.
remember if there was anything down here. Does Renata hear anything at this door, Echo?
Roll perception.
Okay. Make sure I have everything.
Just
linked up.
dancing around down here.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 29.
You don't
I've never
hear
heard so good.
anything.
Perceive all of the nothing.
As you
I don't
listen,
hear anything.
as you listen through the door, there is the constant ebb and flow of ocean currents that seem to pass through this underground cavern through the broken wall that separated it from that subterranean, well, cove that you'd found before. With a 29, you hear the ripple of sea creatures in the distance. You hear the errant, kicking of water from your teammates. But that's it. You don't hear anything else.
Is this door, does it look like it has a handle? Does she need to push it open? Does she need to will it mentally to open?
You investigate the door. There is no handle. It seems to be of a similar kind as the other door. You can try to will it open.
Sure.
Roll a charisma check.
This door will not open.
What do you...
11.
What? Okay. You don't...
Open.
You don't even know, you're just kind of sitting there thinking at the door and nothing is happening.
Nothing's happening.
Does it need a key like the other one?
Probably. Or someone who knows the right word, or at least close enough to the right word. But I don't hear anything on the other side other than, sea noises. Snoises.
So, sigh that you swim over to the door and are silent.
That's what she do.
It is kind of what you do. I tap it with my new spear. Nothing happens.
No,
because it's a
nothing.
spear, and
Nothing
it's not
happens.
a key.
Um,
We looked through this rubble and we were confident that we didn't, me and Scythe were confident we didn't find any more of those things.
correct.
Okay, I'm swimming back to this.
We could go back to where we started from and retrace. Did we ever do that?
I don't think so. I think we went north
We should
and
do
then
that.
didn't backtrack.
Can head back over where we started then.
In this room that I'm moving into, Echo, are these sarcophagi?
In this room?
Yeah.
No. These look like double-sided, stone couches, basically. This looks like, for lack of a better term, almost like a waiting room. But the stone benches that you're looking at seem very shallow, as if the creature that would be sitting on it would have very short, if any, thighs. They could sit on a very narrow lip.
Can't relate.
Spring, as you're looking in the water, in the the separate bin of water where the original apparatus was, you still see the device in its recess.
Sure.
Roll me an investigation, please.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna try to figure out if they are. Does it seem like there are keys? It looks like we're looking for 7 of them? Is Is this actually a door? 26.
With a 26, you're looking at it intently, and there's lots of fine markings that look as though they've been worn away by time, but in such a way that, like, the erosion is just as if the stone is dissolving in seawater, the sort of thing that just happens eventually. The rest of this little basin is incredibly well preserved, and as you're looking at these markings, you're trying to determine if this is a door, but everything that you're seeing about this doesn't look like it moves. It doesn't look like there's anything beyond this. The symbols that you're looking upon, one of them is remarkably defined, and it has a shape that you feel like is a shape you've seen before.
Oh, interesting. Can I go back and see if it matches to any of the murals on the walls?
I'm sorry. Well, yes, you've definitely seen this shape throughout the walls. But what I mean is, this looks like a shape that you've seen in modern Arcana.
Oh, interesting.
The sort of thing, it's not exactly the same, but it's like the sort of result that two completely different societies comes across naturally.
Fascinating. Does it mean something?
Well,
Is it like associated with a particular like school of Arcana or?
yes, it is. Divination.
Oh, fascinating. Does it? Ooh, do I think I'm looking at a divination pool?
No. You're pretty confident you are not. There is no innate, there's no divination magic laced within this pool. And you, as an artificer, are aware that whatever enchantments are here in this device that you're looking at, it seems like it's about focusing magic more than it is channeling magic through time or space or finding answers. You get the impression with that investigation that this thing you're looking at has a very specific purpose. And while the symbol reminds you of divination, you don't believe this is about divining anything.
Does it feel like an amplification or like a ritual pool or something like that?
It feels like it's supposed to focus energy.
Interesting. Can I try, just as an experiment, can I try to, I don't really have anything particularly interesting. Can I try to cast, let's say, Mage Hand, out over the pool and try to have it see what happens, is see if the magic is stronger or if it's more focused or something like that, if the Mage Hand changes at all, is more solid?
I see. Yeah, you cast Mage Hand, and as it suspends itself over the pool, where the device inside has the recesses, one of them occupied by this strange compass-like device. The Mage Hand floats over it, and it appears exactly as your Mage Hand usually has.
Okay, so not that. Interesting. Okay.
Spring, what are you thinking?
I don't know yet. It seems like this glyph means something about focusing energy, divination, but I don't think it's the kind of divination that's telling the future. More like the kind of divination that's about focusing power.
It looks like this, by the way. I've linked it in the Discord chat.
Ooh, fascinating.
Well, why would these things go in it?
I don't know.
One's broken, right? That Aaron found broken?
Yes.
Maybe it made them more powerful, or it made them able to maybe attune to more things, perhaps?
But do we know what they do?
Do we know what the water does?
No, the things that we put into it. The broken one,
Oh,
and she points at the intact, pristine one.
I don't know.
Well, can you fix the broken one? Can you identify it?
Echo, can I try to cast Identify on the let's try the pristine one to just figure
Sure.
out. I don't know if that's a possibility because it's such ancient tech, but I guess she
Maybe
can
it'll
try.
give you
You
an
would
idea.
you would have to touch it, and you'd have to pick it up basically to identify it.
Can I swim into the thing to do that?
Yeah. You collect this compass-like object, and as you focus your magic on it to have identification reveal what it is to you, you learn it is called a weftant.
A weftant?
It looks
Like a sexton?
Yeah, like a sextant. It looks like this. You understand that the weftant points to the largest influx of the weft nearest it.
Oh, fascinating.
And as you have taken it out of this device, the arrow is no longer pointing toward it. It is pointing northwards.
Oh, fascinating.
Okay.
It glows with a pale blue light. You understand that this was a navigational device not to point north, but to point to a nexus of the weft.
Fascinating. Okay, Spring will follow it.
Well, it's north, so you're
There's a
like
wall.
it's like here. It's like pointing to this wall.
Oh, okay.
There is a moment as you're like right over this device that you understand focuses something. There is a moment where the arrow, when you're right over it, the arrow on the weftant points to where it just was. And then as you move past it, it goes back to pointing northwards. Now, it's not perfectly north. It's like pointing like northwesterly slightly.
Sure.
But you're basically like,
Can I just,
you're looking at the wall.
as an experiment, can I try to do the same thing with the broken one? Does it point in the same direction?
No. The broken one, the arrow is just, it's separate. So you pick up the broken one, the arrow just points toward this device.
This pool. Sure.
Now, when you collect it, the broken one, you had put it in one of the recesses, correct?
Correct.
You notice
Did that. Yeah.
you notice that when you pick it up to look, the strange jade-like bronze that makes up this broken weftant looks slightly restored.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What? Spring, you've been quiet and looking at the wall.
Okay. I think there's a big deposit of weft magic on the other side of this wall. And also, look.
Uh-huh.
I think also that this pool maybe is like restorative to mechanical things somehow. Scythe,
The pool.
Scythe,
Oh, look,
look.
she coming.
Look, your compass is looking better when it's in the water.
Like a repair station?
Maybe.
Well, maybe put it back in its berth and give it some time. Maybe it'll do
Yeah.
something.
Let cook. Okay, so where we need to go is, she points at the wall.
I
That's
mean,
a wall.
I don't know if that's where we need to go, but that seems like where there's going to be a lot of big deposit of weft energy. That
And
seems
that's where
like
the
Are these
steel would be, right?
Stairs.
Or what stairs?
It looks like a rock. or
No,
like
that's just a
silt deposit.
stalagmite.
Okay, these are okay.
Should we leave this place, or should we try to bust through this wall?
I
Well,
don't know about busting through the wall. I feel like did
I
anyone
agree.
find a door?
Can I search along this wall and
Think
see if
so.
I can find any like recesses or secret tunnels or
Yeah,
fucking
roll
secret tunnel.
roll a perception.
perception? All right.
Aaron is boogieing while people are doing that because he just thought of something.
Okay.
He's what does he do?
He's going back
Into
to
the
this
warden's
room real quick.
office.
He's
Mm.
boogieing elsewhere. That's a 19.
Yep. With a
That's a good roll.
19, the wall is clearly damaged. Parts of the wall have broken away. This black, it's almost like black and white, contrasting in sheets like old marble, is broken away, and you see behind it is bedrock, granite, stone.
Mm.
It looks like this facility, whatever it is, was built into a carved cove.
Yeah. Hewn into the natural landscape, so there's not really
Yeah, you don't really see.
any place for a secret room.
If there is one, it does not make any sense to you.
Yeah.
How it
All
would
right.
be here.
Sai
you
looks
doing,
around and
Aaron?
discovers that there is no one near her. Like,
Well, Arya's right next to you.
oh, I don't see her.
She's very quiet.
Maybe
What?
I should refresh.
Wait, Arya doesn't show up as a person. Hold on.
Arya's a
Legally
ghost!
not a
Well,
person.
trust me, Arya is next to you, even if you can't see her, because
Okay.
Foundry is still migrating. And
Okay,
does
no, that's
weird
totally
things.
fine. I'm not.
Arya's a ghost.
I'm glad Arya's here.
So,
I
like,
just
as
thought
you're
that was
inspecting the wall, and you're like, no one's here, Arya's just, like, at your hip.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I don't think there's a. I think this is just wall.
These walls are so
It
fascinating.
looks like a wall to me.
I think they built whatever this is, this facility, into what was naturally here.
What's Aaron doing?
Yeah, Aaron,
He's
you have
sneaking around.
you've wandered into the warden's room, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
The warden's boom.
Aaron had a memory when Spring was saying how like the pool was somewhat restorative. Womb.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat
what?
restorative. Right after the fight with the warden, I remember before we found that fully functional crossbow, little hand crossbow, there was one that was not fully functional, that was in somewhat of disrepair, I guess, that we saw in the warden's office. If I
Yeah, there was a
remember
completely
correctly.
eroded muck of one. Yes.
Isn't that
Yeah.
the one that got
I'm
improved?
just got improved. No, I thought we found a fully intact one.
You did find
We
one
did.
preserved.
That's
in
the one that
armory.
Spring is carrying.
So just to test the theory, I think Aaron would grab that eroded one and bring it back to the pool and see if it has
And
any
insert it in
impact.
one of the little circles.
Is it little circles? I thought it was in the pool itself. It was only in the little circles that the compass fixed itself.
You don't know.
Of the thing.
We
All
could
right,
try.
well then, worth a shot, I guess. Because he saw the
So-
thing get fixed, and he was like, "Oh, maybe we can get another one." Not helping at all our current cause, but
Yeah, you grab the other like hand crossbow shaped lump of jade and bring it into this room that Spring is currently inspecting. As you set it, so this platform is it's broad with these 7 recesses carved into it, each of them shaped like a cylindrical bowl that the weftants fit perfectly into. And you see that the weftant that was destroyed and eroded is indeed slowly restoring. You place this jade shape. It's not really.
I get a
crossbow
feeling
anymore.
where it's gonna go. Yeah,
You
all right.
put
I
it
just-
in the
that's a
restoration pool. How much time have you got?
What? I mean, we have a time crunch, Aaron.
So what you see immediately happen, if you've ever seen something incredibly corroded or rusted go into a pickle, like an acid bath, you watch these strips of residue float away off of this destroyed shape that once was a hand crossbow. You think it will eventually restore. You also have no idea how long it will take.
Okay, I was just I think Aaron was just curious to test the theory in case we find any other tech outside of Wefton
That's a good idea.
that maybe it could conceivably work. Plus, we're kind of searching right now, so we can just leave it in there as we search. And,
Sure.
Let's see what.
You
I think we've
leave
actually-
the thing there.
I think we might have exhausted our areas in this specific layout.
I think I would excitedly tell Spring though, like, hey, Spring, I think it's fixing the crossbow too.
Yeah, I think Spring immediately is like
Do you think it works for other tech?
enchanted by its progress.
Spring, do you have any broken non-Eterian stuff to throw in there?
What a good question.
Scythe is gonna get down on her knees and try to stick her palm into one of the bowls.
Hey, will it fix you?
Let's see if anything
Yeah,
happens.
I'm really curious about this.
Yeah, I was too.
Maybe we should snap a pinky off or something and see if
I didn't want to suggest it. I didn't want to suggest it.
it's
Scythe.
fine if I
But-
do.
My digits are not negotiable.
Scythe, as you place your hand in the cylindrical bowl on this device, something strange happens.
Ah!
I need you to roll a
I fall
con
in the water.
save.
Uh-oh.
I put my hand in the magic. Does anything
She's
happen?
being rebooted forcibly.
Oh my god.
Windows has an update.
It's a 25.
Oh no, did it alt F4?
You feel a feeling that you haven't felt in a long time. And in fact, it's a feeling that you haven't ever felt in your current memory, but you remember it. It's nausea. You feel a powerful wave of nausea well up from inside you.
What is a forged barf if they have to barf?
Scythe will back off. That is a pretty familiar signal of don't do this.
As soon as you
Even though
take
she
your
doesn't
hand
actually
out of it.
vomit.
Yeah. Once you take your hand out of the bowl, it goes away.
She frowns down at it. Feels sick.
Oh.
Did Spring was just floating around in there? Did she feel sick when she touched the water?
No?
Spring tilts her head. I didn't feel sick. Maybe
I'm not a compatible machine.
Yeah, maybe.
well, or maybe it's that you're really not all the way a machine, are you? You're more than just a machine. So the water doesn't know what to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Scythe
it's
slowly
trying-
stands up.
What'd you say, Aaron?
I'd stay away from the pool. What if it's trying to fix the problem which it perceives, which is the organic part of you? I don't think you should go near the pool.
It stopped when I stopped touching it.
Okay. I don't like that.
I think the pool is cool. I do think there might be some merit in following the compass.
Well, we can't follow it in the direction that it's pointing, so let's try to find some other door. Did anyone find another
we could
door?
go back up and
That's what I was
maybe
thinking.
Yeah, up and
see if
around.
we can come back down.
Sure.
I couldn't find
Sure.
any other doors to poke. So
So the way we swam in the tunnel,
Mhm.
and
Well,
if
yeah.
if anything, swim back down if it's wrong.
Okay.
I-
You
I swear we swim.
you begin to swim. Hold on a minute. As you begin to swim back towards, well, the cavern, which way are you going?
This way, the way we came in.
Yeah, go. Everyone, please move your tokens to where you're accurately moving.
Fail.
Hey, there's two guys over there. We're out of points.
Okay.
They don't react to you.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So they're probably proximity based. They'll probably just ignore us if we leave.
What if they have more on them of the
So there's
things?
nothing in this room. Can I make a perception check? I wanted to.
Oh, in the
I was
armory?
waiting for I was waiting for everybody to go.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought we searched the army already.
We did. And Renata listened at the door, but these two people weren't making any noise.
Oh my god. Okay. Perception. Or I can roll a 1. You know, it's fine.
So you
Clear.
saw Scythe and Renata and Spring and Aaron pretty thoroughly skim through this room. You're confident, like as you're looking around, they probably didn't miss anything. So you kind of give it like another look over, and you see a lot of like old refuse, broken weapons, things that have eroded away. It doesn't look like anything's really worth looking into.
I was gonna check things as an octopus, but everybody's moving, so I'll go.
Check things as an octopus?
Yeah, just like little
Oh, there's
crevices.
Arya. Hi, Arya.
Ah. Yeah.
But it's okay.
I understand. All right.
If yeah, it's all right. We'll go.
Okay. Hold on here. Let me just, Well, as you guys are approaching the broken wall, getting ready to leave, there is a glimmer of movement in the water above you. Also, why is Aaron upside down? Yeah.
It's because
been wondering
when we
that.
move our characters, they move
I fixed that.
and twist. Oh.
Is it still doing it for you?
Oh.
As
No.
Renata jetpacks around in the water. Okay. So, Arya, you're hanging back. And as you're alone in this moment, you hear whispers.
Nice. I love whispers.
They are not in common or in any language that you understand. But they sound tense. As if someone is trying to hiss a warning to you.
Are they directional, or are they kind of coming from my head, or?
They sound like they're behind you.
Okay, Arya's gonna turn around.
You see the door to the warden's office open. You see the...
What?
What?
The door to the warden's office opened. It was dramatic.
It's been open. All right.
I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Look
It
at
was dramatic. Shut up. Keep going.
You don't see anything.
My immersion.
You don't see anything that causes you alarm.
Nothing.
Arya's gonna whisper out back to them. She's like, I don't understand you.
Okay. The whispers continue. They still sound like they're behind you.
Turn back around.
It feels as though whatever or whoever is whispering is moving to stay behind you.
Well, that's rude. Yeah, it's just. What would she do? Hold on. I don't have any real way to like understand them.
Sure.
Arya, are you coming?
No, I don't.
There is suddenly, in an approximation of common, a voice appears in your mind, and it just says, "Go."
Go where? Something is telling us to go, but they didn't say go to where or.
Is it? Renato will look at these two guys. Are they doing anything?
No, they're just
Hanging
standing there. They almost look frozen. They're not making eye contact with you. They are just looking straight ahead.
Well, if something's telling us to go, maybe we should.
If we checked everything, then yeah, we should go.
It looks like it.
Okay.
Echo, have I heard anything or noticed anything from Turn while we've been down here? She's always kind of in the periphery. I don't know if she's...
She hasn't said anything, unless you ask her a question. She hasn't been being snarky. In your experience, when things are tense, Turn doesn't speak.
Rather.
That's also
Okay.
kind of been a note for Aaron, is that a situation that might or might not be perceived as dangerous, Turn is quiet, has generally keyed Aaron in that you're in danger.
Arya, you
Okay.
don't know what it might have been that spoke to you?
No, I don't know.
I'd imagine something dead.
Well,
I don't think there's much alive down here, so.
I guess we keep our attention open.
Do we still
Wha-
try to see if we can find an entrance?
I think that we need to go up.
Okay.
We're not.
Well, they're all talking. Oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
go-
No, go ahead.
No, I insist.
I was
they're
going to say,
talking.
they're all talking. I guess in my head, I would be like, Turn. Why
Yes.
so quiet? Why are you so quiet? You usually have snarky things to say.
Aaron,
Yes.
if you were in trouble and you couldn't hear a threat attacking you because of I was speaking to you, would you ever let me live it down?
I don't think I'd have a choice but to let you live it down. But that's neither here nor there. But are you saying? But nothing's attacking us. Are you saying I'm in trouble? I think we're doing fine.
You are being perceived.
Wait, what? I think Aaron would, without saying anything, start looking around, really like attempting to find a source of perception on me.
Okay, roll investigation.
I think it would just be more of an involuntary reaction of like you're being watched, and it's like, where, who?
Yeah,
That's not gonna work.
about right.
Nailed
That's
it.
about right.
Yeah, that is right. Okay.
I don't have all the answers.
I know. I appreciate what you do have. Thank you. Hey guys, friends. Turn. I was just asking Turn why she was so quiet because she normally isn't. And she told me that if I was in danger and I couldn't hear a threat, would I ever let her live it down? And when I asked her, I said, I don't think we're in danger. She did say we are being perceived. So I think we're being watched.
Aaron, okay, so while Aaron is saying this, Renata, you're like approaching the exit. And as you're looking up through that narrow tunnel and the dense wild seaweed that's over the top of it, you see the telltale shape of a shark swim right over the opening.
Scythe? You talk to animals, right?
Yes.
There's a shark up there. I don't wanna fight a shark if I don't have to. Can you, if we see him again, can you tell him we don't mean him any trouble? And don't
Sharks-
take good.
Sharks don't care if you mean trouble.
Okay, well, can you tell him that we don't taste good?
I could.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone here. You're saying that like we're fully committed at this point to swimming past the shark. I don't really like sharks.
Do you want to stay down here forever because there's a shark up there?
It's not terrible down here.
We were told to
I'm sorry. Can you breathe underwater after a certain amount of time? Because
I don't believe so.
then maybe we should go up.
Should we maybe peek out and try? Was it a big shark? What size shark are we talking here?
What's
You
a
couldn't
shark?
tell. You couldn't
I
tell.
couldn't tell,
It
Aaron.
was the shape of a shark, but you're looking at it through
It
seaweed.
was shark shaped.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a baby shark.
If it tries to eat me, it will discover that I am difficult to consume. So I could just go first.
Sure, and you
Aaron-
can tell him to stop.
Aaron, with very little bravado, is swimming very close to sight.
Is Aaron
Scythe will-
afraid of sharks?
Scythe is going to swim up.
Ken
He's
is
the
very
puddle.
afraid of sharks, but Renata is not.
So you like sharks?
He's weird.
Arya's
No.
not a fan of sharks.
Well,
Sharks.
Scythe is going first, I imagine.
Scythe is swimming
okay.
up.
Scythe, you swim up. Good news, the foundry finally finished. Let me go.
Nine.
Yep.
Nine.
Seamless.
Nine to follow
Seamless.
Scythe.
Okay, Nines, you're right behind Scythe.
I think we're all following Scythe,
Okay.
Arya's
I
gonna
feel
wait.
good.
except Arya.
She's gonna make sure that shark is not there.
Okay.
I'll punch a shark if I have to.
Well,
Renata has her spear out, if needs be.
so hold on a minute. So Scythe, you're the first one up. Okay. There's no real graceful way to do this, so I'm just gonna bring the scene over. Scythe, as you swim upwards, your dark vision is not great.
True.
You see immediately, like, you're swimming up and you come out, you peer out of the seaweed in the cavern, and you see immediately above you
It's an orange
and
cat.
is an orange cat. Is a very large, in fact, unnaturally massive shark
Oh, big girl.
that is swimming throughout this cavern. It is searching. And as you are movement, immediately it, like, its nose bows down and looks towards you. While you don't smell like flesh and bone,
The ones behind me do.
the tiefling immediately behind you certainly does.
I think
No-
Scythe just very quickly is going to say, that's not a natural shark.
Nope, it is unnaturally huge.
It's initiative, I bet.
Well, it's going to be initiative. But first, I need to know.
My God, Hein. Sorry.
That's okay. I need to know how closely everyone is following.
I'm
Scythe.
sure we all bump into Scythe's back as like Scooby-Doo.
Pretty much
She's
holding
not-
on to her shoulders and swimming, essentially.
Oh, so it's a
There's
cluster.
tower.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
All right,
except
let me-
Arya, who was waiting for the
Cluster.
shark to pass.
Yeah, Arya was
Arya's-
specifically waiting. Yeah.
Not a cluster.
Yeah. Spring is like 10 feet behind.
Okay, so Arya is at the bottom of the. Well, not
I'm
bottom.
still here.
but
I just
farther
have to
down.
feed this boy before he eats me.
That's fine. Let me go ahead and bring you to this map so you can see what I'm talking about. There
Ooh, it's
is
a big
a
chungus.
there is a group of other smaller sharks that have found their way into this cavern. And in this moment, the large shark, having noticed you, is a moment where we're going to need to roll initiative.
Not a baby shark. Do.
it is certainly not.
Ooh, I rolled good.
Thanks for the love of God.
Giant shark.
Shark doo 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 doo.
No, please no. Please.
Unnatural shark doo 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 doo.
Rolls tonight have been a 1 and a 2. We're coming up.
Your dice feel as crappy as you do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Scythe and Spring, I need your initiatives.
I'm sorry, I'm almost there.
I understand
Oh.
you're dealing with cat aggro.
I rolled a 17. I don't know why it didn't show up.
That's a big shark.
It is a big shark.
Well, at least if
I
we
rolled a
get swallowed,
17.
we can like survive in the belly probably
Hey.
for a bit.
Hey, we'd love to see it.
And so, Scythe, conveniently, you're the first in the tunnel, and you're the first up to fight. This giant shark is swimming straight towards you. It does not seem to care about you,
Yeah, it does.
but you are the first in line.
Well, I would like to rage. And then I'm going to throw my spear because it is perfectly balanced for throwing underwater. And it does more damage against things with a swimming speed.
It does indeed.
So here we go.
I need to make a note. We talked about exploding dice before the session. Only the weapon's base damage dice can explode. So sneak attack, elemental bonuses, things like that, they do not explode. Just the weapon's base damage dice.
Okay. Where? Giddy fuck. All right, hang on. I've got to actually do the rage.
Okay.
There. It's saying I have spent my rage and I have not, so that's annoying. Whatever. I'm
It's
just gonna
fine.
mark it.
We understand what it mechanically does for your character, and we can do that
Yeah.
with our brains.
We can.
So this tight quarters inside this tunnel, right underneath all the seaweed, it is difficult terrain in this brief section. To move out of it is going to be annoying. But an 18 definitely hits the giant shark.
Okay. That only rolled the 1d8, so I've got to roll the 3d8 piercing.
Yep.
Wow, I rolled shit. That's okay. Total of 9 plus 2 for rage. So
Where's your strength? Your
Plus me,
strength
I don't
is
know.
+3, so okay. So that's 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 2 is 16.
16 piercing damage.
Okay,
And then it comes right back to me.
it does indeed.
Can I do it again? Can
Yep.
I do it again?
Go for it. It is interesting. You throw this wave color partisan, this Aterian weapon, this thing from a different
Missing a
12. It misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As you hurl the partisan towards it, it shoots through the water unnaturally fast, as if it's swimming itself. And as it sinks into the shark, it's like it passes through the shark and then swims back to you in a perfect, rapid arc that ends up back in your hands.
Very nice.
It moves as though something alive, and it reminds you of the same sort of motion as that massive octopus construct that you dealt with. Let's see. Renata, you're second to go, which is crazy.
I know.
You are down the line a little bit. You see, you see Nines and Aaron ahead of you, but you can see just past it this giant shark. It is a huge creature. Even though it is in partial cover from you, you can see it as it's swimming straight down towards the opening in the stone that you are occupying.
I have half my movement because swim. Can I get out past or next to Scythe so that I'm not stoppering up the tunnel?
Unfortunately, the tunnel right where Scythe is difficult terrain as well.
Did Scythe move on her turn?
It doesn't look like
I
it.
didn't.
Okay.
So, what's going to happen here is you're moving at half speed because you're swimming, and there is difficult terrain, so you can move 7 feet, which is not
I may
enough to
as
get out of the
well
tunnel.
Not bother, and I can see the giant shark, so I will toll the dead on it.
Oh, all right.
Wisdom saving, please.
Okay, that is a cantrip. Hold on.
How wise is this shark?
How wise is it?
The shark rolled a 9.
Woo!
Not very wise.
Let's see if I can get the first explosion, guys. Is it missing any hit points?
It is. It was just stabbed by a partisan.
Right.
So roll your d12.
I did not explode. But
Nope.
Got close. 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
She will press herself against the cave wall so that someone might be able to scuttle past her if they need to, but she doubts it because it's a tight space.
Sure. Okay.
That's her turn.
Spring. You are even farther
Spring
down
is-
the line.
Yes. Can I have my Cloak of the Manta Ray. Can I, like, swim up to this other side next to kind of clear up the space? Can I swim up next to Scythe?
What's your total swim speed with the manta ray?
Good question. Let's see. Cloak of the Manta Ray. You can breathe underwater. Your swimming speed is 60 feet.
Okay. So you're swimming 20 feet up the tunnel, and then it's going to take you another 20 feet to get out of the tunnel past Scythe, which will leave you 20 feet
Okay.
more movement once you're out of the tunnel.
Okay, great. So I just want to be on Scythe's other side. Scythe, you have that thing where if I'm within 5 feet, that would cancel out my disadvantage for ranged weapons.
No,
has
I'm
to
afraid
be-
not.
It's just
It's-
melee.
It's melee, and it's
Oh,
the
it's just
creature
melee.
the creature has to be within 5 feet of me, not you within 5 feet of me.
Got it. Okay, good. This is good reminder. In which case, I think we're gonna go a Tyrion repeater. I do not have very good. I don't have proficiency in hand crossbows because they're martial weapons and not simple weapons. But can you clarify for me, Echo? I can shoot twice from my subclass. Like, does that mean that I'm attacking 4 times, or am I attacking twice?
Okay. Whenever an attack is made with this crossbow, an additional attack on the same target should also be made. So for each attack action with the repeater, you attack twice.
Holy shit. Well, I only have a +4.
It is called a
but-
repeater for a reason.
But this, I think I'm gonna target the big shark because I'm gonna assume that it's easier to hit. That is a 19
That
on
hits.
the first one, which I think hits.
It does indeed.
That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Of force damage, I think,
Yep.
is what comes out of the repeat.
It is indeed. It's all
Uh,
force unless you make it something else.
14.
That hits.
Holy shit. That's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
That's another 19. Another 9 points of damage.
Yep.
Fuck this shark up, I guess.
And a 13. Does that hit?
That is its AC.
Holy shit. None of them exploded, alas. But that's another 5 points of damage. And I think that, like, essentially, like, Spring is like, all right, she lifts this crossbow, and I think that, like, she's not she's a gunner, she's used to guns, but she's not expecting a recoil, and so she has to, like, hold on for your dear life basically while she's trying to aim this thing. But as the bolts kind of, like, sink into the flesh of this thing, her eyes get really big, and, like, she just grins
You,
like a little kid.
as an artificer, you watch as this Aterian weapon behaves strangely. You are very familiar with how hand crossbows and normal crossbows work. After every shot, you have to yank the string back, whether it be with a windlass or your hand or your foot. It's never easy. With this, it's as though the limbs of the repeater reset themselves after each shot.
That's really cool. And she has a repeater pistol. So like this is some stuff that she's done herself for a gun, but not like this.
Right.
So that's really, really cool. She's gonna bonus action defensive field, and that little like shimmer of shielding pink light is gonna pop up around her.
Okay, that's a good call because you're the one out in front now.
Yep, she's out in front. She's got a bunch of sharks around her.
It is now the giant shark's turn. And Scythe, though you did attack it, springs from in front of you, and Spring is made of yummy, squishy flesh. So, the shark sees that, and while it has been hit a lot, it doesn't actually look that hurt. This giant shark has a lot of health. And as it swims towards you, Spring, it is going to Blood Frenzy.
Oh,
Lindsay.
shit.
The first attack is a 15 plus 9, a 24 to hit.
That does hit me, indeed.
Okay, 3d10.
Oh no.
It is a giant shark. Okay, and then
Scythe, you're supposed to tell
23
them we
points
are
of bite damage.
food.
Okay, that's 20 on me because I have Heavy Armor Master.
It doesn't care.
Spring is friend, not food.
And it's gonna Bone Fungi bites again.
Uh-huh.
That is an 18 plus 9 for a 27.
Yeah, that still hits me very much. That hits me very much a lot.
Very much a lot, yes. Okay. Okay. One of the D10s exploded. We have the
Oh,
first
no.
explosion.
How could the first explosion go to a shark?
So that's 26 plus another D10. Hold on.
A shark explosion.
32
Like a
points of
Sharknado?
bite damage.
Jesus.
Okay, that's fine. Spring
It
is half health.
It is going to swim by, and as you are the one it bit, you do not get an attack of opportunity. As it swims up the other side of the cavern. Scythe, you would get an attack of opportunity as it's passing by your range.
I will be stabbing that.
Yep.
I will be stabbing that.
The concussion of these massive teeth chomping into you, Scythe, just befuddle you as it's like tears through you and you are basically like death rolled aside. And as you are like trying to reorient yourself, this giant shark is already swimming away, looking like it's about to come back for another pass. And it's going to swim up towards the top of this cavern, which means it's 35 feet above. But
Oh, I'm sorry. My cat I did not move. My cat just jumped and moved
It's okay.
my character.
Bash wants to play too.
so a 13 hit, Scythe. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. All right. So that's actually
Roll another
More than that.
3d6 or 3d8. Nice hit. 27 points of damage. Got it.
What if the players could explode? That would be
I'm
good.
sure they can.
It'll happen.
It is now the hunter shark's turn. And it's going to swim down. First, it's going to swim up to this side. And it's going to decide to attack either Nines or Spring. Now, Spring is bleeding, so it's going to favor her. I'm going to roll a d8. And on a 6, 2, and 8, it's going to go for Spring. Or a 2 to an 8, I should say. So it has to roll a 1 to go for Nines. It did not. So Spring, this shark is coming at you. This is a smaller shark. It looks a lot less powerful than the giant one. Those of you proficient in nature recognize this as a hunter shark. The sort of shark that generally joins packs with other sharks to try and scavenge off their meat, and you suspect these hunter sharks are just banding off of the giant one. So you are wounded, so it has advantage, Spring, but I don't think an 18 will hit you.
That will not hit me. That is correct.
Okay. And the second bite attempt, dirty 20.
Does it do piercing damage?
It is
With
piercing.
its teeth? My shield has +1 against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
Then-
Bring get eaten by sharks today.
Yeah.
Then you resist the efforts of this hunter shark to rend you asunder.
I'm sure that's exactly what the Grey Watch, or whatever they're called, was thinking of when they made their shields resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Exactly.
Yes, they gotta
Sharks,
be
they're
shields.
natural predators.
Shark shields.
Arya, you're looking up the tunnel and you see just a shark take a huge chomp out of Spring as she just gets past it. And then you see a smaller one like try and bite at her, and Spring manages to fend that one away. But now the opening to the tunnel is clear, though it is full of your friends.
And your fear has been validated about the shark.
Yep,
Yeah.
sharks do be there, and they
So
are.
I'm not going until the shark's gone. Shark eats Spring.
Arya's definitely gonna go like look back towards the tunnel and like kind of like hiss like a "you fucker." Whatever told him to go. And then she's gonna shoot at the shark.
From deep down in this tunnel, you do not have a clean shot on any shark. You're gonna have to try and squeeze by at least Renata to get a shot.
Okay.
Sorry,
what-
I did
what
press
is
myself
the-
as close as I could to the wall.
So you're gonna have to swim.
Can I squeeze that way?
You're gonna have to swim 15 feet up, and then you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check to take a shot around Renata. Because you guys are in cramped quarters in a tunnel below this cavern that all these sharks are trying to eat you in.
Okay. I guess that's what I have to do.
Roll an acrobatics for me.
Yeah.
You could bonus action dash to try and get the rest of the way out of the tunnel. If you
But then
wanted
she'd be
to
out
be
there
in
with the
shark
sharks.
waters.
I don't.
Waters.
Okay.
What did you roll?
10. A 10.
10! Well, conveniently, 10 is the DC, so you managed to squeeze up next to Renata and take a
Oh,
shot.
hi.
This is bad.
Renata's
This,
kind of behind me, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
This hunter shark is the only one you can see, and it has
Yeah,
partial
yeah,
cover
I
from
was-
you.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
She ignores cover.
I do think I do ignore cover.
Let me enjoy things, okay? Let me just save the thing. And if it becomes an issue, then tell me. Christ.
It is, because she ignores cover.
And then I think I attack it. Oh, I gotta do normal because I had to move. Never mind. 17.
That hits.
Okay, cool. Damage. I rolled a 1. So 6 damage.
Okay.
And then sneak attack. No. Wait, yes. I get sneak attack because people are next to it, right?
You
Mhm.
do get sneak attack, yes.
Kill it.
I don't think I can kill it with my sneak attack damage. I am gonna drop 1 die on sneak to do poison.
Okay.
Can they make a DC 16 con?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
It rolled a 14 on the con save.
Okay, it's poisoned.
Okay, what damage does it take?
I don't know. It just says it's got the poison condition.
Right, I mean from your attack. Like, go ahead and roll
Oh.
damage for the attack.
Okay, 3d6. And then-
Immediately after trying to bite Spring, a bolt right into it, and the shark, like, pukes a little bit, and a bunch of fish guts
Aw,
just out
poor
in
guy.
the water around you.
Need some
Yeah.
Tums.
Am I the,
I don't feel
am I
bad
the only
for
one
it.
that can't see Arya's rolls?
I'm not seeing
I
it.
also
Oh,
cannot
no,
see
they're
them.
just going to me. Oh, sorry, hold on.
Oh. Yeah, I just rolled
that
question mark
was-
dice and I was confused.
You're
I'm
not even
sorry,
rolling
this
them
was-
to me. I think you're rolling
We're
them pure
Yeah, I
blind.
was
Super
rolling them
secret.
to myself. Hold on. I noticed that after
My dice are
I
mine.
rise.
I mean, I trust you. This would be a weird fight to fudge. They're just sharks, but, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah. This is. Hello, please, computer. So my damage was D6 for the bow, and then 8 for the sneak.
Okay, so 6 and 8, so 14. Got it.
Mhm.
And it's poisoned.
Poison
Understood.
condition. That's what it gets for trying to bite up my friends.
Well,
Try and succeed.
well, the smaller one
Oh,
didn't
wait.
really succeed, but
But it tried, and
It did
that's
try.
enough.
Oh wait, and then the second one is gonna take whales from the grave.
you only can see the one. Do you have to see them?
I can't see this one right here
No.
behind it.
You're in a tunnel looking up. You can see
Okay,
this guy's
okay.
tail as it bits
I do
Spring,
have
so-
to see it.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm afraid you can only see the one.
It's like I can see.
I know you can see it, but I can't make a little tunnel in Foundry that only you can see a little piece out of.
Okay.
Next.
It's my turn then.
Yes, this shark is going to swim forth. Same roll, debating between 9s and Spring. Spring, I know it's a shock, but it's going to try and get you.
It's okay, I still have healing.
But no, I'm bleeding. Help!
Just gotta wait for my turn.
It does have advantage because you're bleeding, because
Fuck.
blood frenzy. The first attack is a miss.
Good.
Second attack is a crit.
Does someone have that something for that?
Can we not do that? I'm gonna
Stop
burn one
eating
of my
Spring.
own inspo
All right,
to not have it be crit, please.
I rolled again.
I would like to have
Uh,
another turn.
I understand. That turns the crit into a 22.
That just hits me
Okay.
with its pierces.
All right. 16 points of bite.
Oh no.
How you looking?
Oof.
Not great. Not great. I got 28.
Okay.
I'm lessening all of these by 3 because it's piercing.
It is piercing.
But that's still not great.
It is
still not
it is sharks. They're hungry.
the shark is bad.
Aaron, you're up.
All right. So if I'm right behind Scythe, what can I see?
So because you're right behind Scythe, you can see this shark, you can see this shark, and you can see the giant shark.
Roger. All right. I imagine I'm like peeking over Scythe's shoulder is what I like to picture. Out of fear here. I am actually going to hex the big shark as a bonus action.
All right. What attribute are you hexing?
I don't know.
Are you proficient in nature?
No.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I don't know. It's a swimmer. I guess dexterity or something. Maybe it'll lower it if there's some sort of dexterity shit with a swimmer. I don't know. Sure. That.
Okay, you make it a little less agile with your hex.
Sure. And then I'm gonna blast it.
Anyways,
Because
that was
if I read correctly, does it add a d6 to every beam that hits? Because they are separate attacks? Because
Yep.
I was looking it up.
It is every instance of damage adds a d6.
Okay. Yeah, I have how many beams is it again? I always forget. Two
Should be
beams.
2.
You've got 2 at this
Two
level.
beams. 2 beams. All right, let's first
So roll the first beam. Yep.
21.
That certainly hits.
And situational. We'll add, let's see, 6. 11 damage.
Okay. Got it.
And then the 2 beams or not 2 beams? That's good.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
$16 more damage, so 31 total.
All right, got it. The shark is bloodied. You've done enough damage that it is at half health.
All right. And does he do stupid things? No, he's trying to be better and not be self-sacrificial. He's gonna stay where he's at.
Proud of you.
Restraint. Amazing.
Character growth.
Growth.
Gross.
Character gross. All right, Nines, you're up.
Okay. Can I move out? that possible?
You can roll an acrobatics to squeeze by.
I'm not very good at that. Can I? I'm just kidding.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I can do it.
DC's 10.
Oh. Oh. Let's roll
Now you're asking too
a
much.
9.
You try.
How far away are you?
He's like 10 feet
I'm
from
right
you.
behind Scythe.
Flash of genius.
Okay.
Okay.
You remember something Spring said about
Lubrication.
squeezing out a tunnel and you make it out.
Lubricate.
Lubricate.
Very
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I can't move
The
myself.
angles, it's the angles.
Renauta's in the way.
It's all about the
There you
angles.
Yikes.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
You now see what you can see on the map.
What do I do? What is it?
What do I do?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the first thing right in front of me. Then.
Yeah, there's a shark right in front of you.
Yeah.
There's
Hi.
a shark in the water.
Troll in the dungeon.
There's
Thought
a
you ought to
girl in the
know.
castle. I don't know why I went there. Please go on.
Okay. I'm gonna go for primal savagery.
Okay.
For ravagery.
It's disadvantage, yeah.
It is a melee attack, so it would be a disadvantage, yes.
My God, please. You know,
Well, you almost hit.
okay. I really want to hit. Yeah, I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Finally. All right.
Go ahead and roll damage. That looks like an explode to me.
Explode!
Hooray!
All right.
So you get to add a d10.
Add a D10.
The
Let's
D7
go.
explode! The first explosion! Yay!
20.
20 points of damage.
Holy
Okay.
shit!
Spring may
This
live
shark?
yet.
There we go.
the one
As
that's
to-
the one.
As the primal savagery, the acidy claws slash into the tough, like leathery hide of this shark, you find your claws dig into one of the soft undersides beneath its left fin, and as it does, you just feel that claw dig deeper and just cleave into the meat, getting a little bit more leverage as you pull back out. And it feels like you get a good hit on the shark as it recoils and whips around trying to get at you. Okay.
All right. That's my turn.
All right, so this shark, there's blood in the water now, whether it be people or shark blood. And this shark is going to frenzy. And it swims up to you. Nines, you're the closest, so it's coming for you.
Let's do it.
Nom 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 nom.
Yep.
that 10 feet from me?
Nines. It is.
Okay.
18 to hit.
No.
It tries again. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, let's see. The bite is 9 points of piercing damage. I rolled really poorly.
All right.
And the next shark. This one swims up. And then is going to come around. And over.
Hey, buddy.
I'm rolling to see who it's going for, because there are multiple
you suck
fleshy
hard,
targets
though.
now.
I feel a
Renata!
lot like a shark.
Yeah.
It's coming for you! So it sees Renata's little face, like, peering up through the tunnel, and it decides
How's it
to just,
going, guys?
like, down into the tunnle.
Better you than me.
Renata, that's an 18 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. It's rolling its second attack, but it does not have advantage because you're not bleeding.
Nope.
It's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yep, now you're bleeding. That is
Nah.
11 points of piercing damage.
Owie. That's a sixth of my health.
Oh, dear. All right. That shark, it has bit you in the tunnel, and it is going to try and hold on.
Wah!
Roll athletics
Can I-
for me.
Oh, okay. At least I have that going for me.
You need to beat a 23.
I just have to double check something. Yeah, this is definitely a good idea. She's gonna use her agonizing might and gain advantage on strength-based checks and saving throws.
Roll a con save.
There wasn't as proficiency bonus. Okay. Oh, yep. Con save is 7.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I have advantage on my athletics.
Yeah, roll it.
I think something
25.
Okay. You.
Reflex.
All right. What does it look like when you fail the con save against this, well, effect?
I think the people that are immediately around her can
So
see.
Arya and Scythe.
She already has like
And Aaron.
deathly white skin. But the black veins that you can see that she kind of keeps under her hair, kind of like pulse and throb, and her green eye flickers like a bright glow for a second.
With this uncanny strength and this horrible rending, tearing sound that does not come from the shark. You watch as Renata's grip on the shark's nose, trying to pull its mouth off of her and her shoulder. Suddenly, the shark's mouth is like opened too wide, and the shark is like recoiling and resisting as this overpowering strength shoves it back. But, Renata, you do take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Ow. It's worth it.
So that happens.
I tore something.
Yeah. Scythe.
Hey.
Renata, that damage cannot be healed.
So my maximum is down 11?
Your maximum is down 11. You know you've had this happen before.
Yeah, I pulled a muscle, guys. Totally normal.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. I had some things I was gonna do, but now these sharks have moved, and I'm not gonna do them anymore. Instead, I am gonna start by. Is this up above me, 15 feet up, or is it?
It's like right above you. I didn't correct the.
Okay, no, it's
height.
totally fine. I'm just gonna stab it. Because my party members are bleeding and everything is terrible, and it's time to,
Yeah, there's lots of blood in the water, and you see the sharks are like getting maddened. They're moving faster. They're biting more ferociously.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. All
That
right.
does not hit.
Fuck me. 1 second. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm using inspiration on that.
Okay.
I'm burning my inspiration.
We're
to-
more desperate in the shark fight than any fight so far in this campaign.
Look, my friends are getting seriously beat to shit right now, and I'm very concerned. Thank you. Too bad it's not a keen partisan spear.
That's Pathfinder. Get out of here.
You knew it's a joke. All right. And then, so that's actually, it should have had my strength. So it's 1d8. So that's
Why
10
isn't it
plus
adding your
2.
strength?
I don't know, but that's actually 12.
Oh, it's
plus-
because it says it's not equipped.
What? I equipped it.
Hold on. I believe you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll. It's a
Plus
7
38.
plus 3 and 2. So 12 plus this.
And then another 20.
So 32 points of damage. All right. This hunter shark that was whole and hearty as it was biting onto Renata is suddenly almost dead.
Man.
Oh
I mean,
man.
I was gonna hit one of the ones that is around Spring, but if it's almost dead, I feel like I'm
Yeah,
just
kill
gonna
it.
I'm gonna focus
Kill it.
fire instead of getting fancy. So we are gonna do that again with my second attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Damages.
Damages.
Barely even human.
Okay, so that's actually
So 7 plus 3d8.
7 plus 3d8. Okay. Nope.
17
Impressive how
points
much
of
that
damage. You slay that shark.
Great. Hang on. I reduced a creature to 0 HP with an attack, so I can use Great Weapon Master to make a melee attack with my spear as a bonus action for my. So I get another one.
You
and
sure
I'm
can.
gonna- and it's got to be this guy because this wouldn't be a melee attack. So this guy I'm swinging at him.
Okay.
Hooray, Great Weapon Master. I've very rarely gotten to do anything with that. Woohoo! Oh my god. What are you doing? There we go. Hey! That is a crit!
Hey, a crit!
We love on the
Yay.
bar.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage on the crit.
Okay, so that's that, but then also
Plus
Do I-
another 5, so that's 19. Which one are you attacking? This one? Or this one?
this one.
Melee, I think, so this one.
Okay.
Yeah, it had to be melee, so that's do you double the 3d8 also?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 68 or just 3d8 times 2?
Roll 3d8, and then we're adding 24 to it.
Oh shit. Okay. That's right, crunchy.
Why would we ever change that rule, you silly
I don't
bean?
know.
So that's 34. Okay. You slay this one as well.
Yay! More blood in the water. All right.
Barbarian.
I'm gonna move now, because there's nothing that I can kill. And also I want to put Spring. I want to put myself in between Spring and this shark, and I think I have enough movement to do that because my base movement is 40.
Thank you.
Apparently, I don't get to move. Come on. There. And that is my turn. I did attack recklessly, so attacks on me would be at advantage.
Got it. Renata.
Yeah, hi. Ow.
Let me double check one more thing about my agonizing might. Add my proficiency bonus to melee attack and damage rolls for 1 minute. I might as well do that.
Yep.
She's gonna. Can she use her movement to get out?
Oh
of the
yeah.
tunnel?
Now that Scythe is no longer blocking you, you can get out of the tunnel, no problem.
All right. She is going to spear, hopefully, this shork.
Go ahead.
Dabbity. For a 27 to hit.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
So that will be. She's using a shield, so it's one-handed. A d6 plus 6. Why is it?
It rolled versatile for both.
Yeah, I understand. So 7 plus my proficiency is 3, so 10
Okay,
points
got
of
it.
stab damage.
You feel the spearhead break through flesh and bone, which it probably shouldn't otherwise. But you force it into the body of the shark so brutally that the shark is basically stopped and shoved backward by the stab.
And Spring still looks pretty wrecked, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Healing word.
Thank you.
I'll patch you up when we're done, is her healing word. And you get 13, and I get something from that. I always forget what my bonus is for being a special life cleric. 2 plus the spell's level for me back, so 3. That's good.
All right. That done. Spring, you're up.
How is Renata looking right now?
She's a little hurt.
Actually, so I had a question, Echo. When I went to change my HP maximum, I had an additional 10 to my HP maximum, and it's been a long time. I don't remember why I had that. Does everybody else have that?
An additional to what?
I mean,
10
like a
on top of their max HP. Like
I
was
think
that a-
someone
10?
cast aid.
Yes,
but it's still
I
the
think-
same day.
Yeah, it's still the same day. Yeah.
So I had 10, and then you said that 11 reduced me.
So you were reduced by 1 from your max.
Okay, I did that. I just wanted to make sure I was correct.
While that is in place, you look at Renata, Spring. You see her green eye is glowing, and there are these pulsing black veins that are throbbing on her face and neck. It looks like it hurts, but
And that's definitely still ongoing.
physically, she doesn't look that hurt.
Okay, but she also is frail of constitution, and there's a whole bunch of sharks surrounding us.
This is true.
Second question. I saw there was a shark kind of over like here.
Oh, it swum up. It's now in your
It swum
face.
up?
That's
But
the
are
swim.
these like, is this possible places to go on the map? Like, could a person theoretically
Oh
be
yeah,
over there?
sure.
Okay. Spring is going to, because I'm within 5 feet of Renata,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to force the Aetarian repeater into her hand.
Oh.
And I'm going to say, stay out of the melee. And I'm going to cast Vortex Warp.
Oh.
So she appears over here.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, you teleport her 60 feet, and she
Okay.
is now there.
A crossbow
Uh,
is not a simple weapon, is it?
Nope.
It's
You
a
are
martial weapon.
It is a martial weapon, yes.
Which
A
you
hand
have-
crossbow.
What?
Hold on. For the moment, Pen, add an Aetarian repeater, AETER,
Mhm.
into your inventory and equip it because you have been handed it.
Right. Tyrion repeater. Okay.
I think you probably don't have the best to hit with it, but it's in your hands.
I have a
I don't-
+2 to hit with it.
Yep, Spring didn't know that. But Spring only had a +4 and hit a whole bunch of times. and it hits
I mean, Renata appreciates the sentiment. She's like, I'll do my best.
it hits a whole bunch, and we don't want her healer to go down.
If she
is what
hits.
Spring is saying. and Spring is like, I don't like that shit that's on her face. Nope, don't like
That's
it.
valid.
Don't like it. Don't want that to happen. It's thick and bad, and also is bleeding.
Hey,
We don't
Spring,
want that.
roll me a perception check.
Oh, she's very bad at. She's super bad at that, but okay.
DC's not very
Almost
high.
a nat 20. It's 6, dude. She's not good at this.
All right, don't worry about it.
Okay, so after that done, Spring is going to punch this shark right here. Oh wait, no, she vortex warp. She can't do that. Sorry, she used her action. She's going to use her last defensive field to give herself 7 more hit points to make herself slightly more durable,
Sure, you do that.
and then she's done.
Okay. It's now the giant shark's turn. It's gonna wind back. It sees Spring. It sees Nines. It sees Aaron. It doesn't
My
see
camera is
Aaron
focused on
or-
Renata, and I can't see my own vision anymore.
Use
Yeah,
your
same here.
mouse, right click and drag.
I'm the star of the show now.
No, it's like.
How
it's
about
like,
this? Did that work?
Nope.
No, everything's dark. There's just like it's lit up
Yeah,
around Renata.
the only
like,
light source is
Everybody
Renata.
has vision on Renata. I
Please
guess.
refresh your
Will do.
your game. Why would everyone have vision on Renata? Hang on.
I don't know.
Yeah, when I got Vortex Warp, that's what happened.
Sorry.
The only person who
I
has
it's something weird about
The vortex
foundry,
warp is a
not you.
spotlight.
I'm still doing it.
That's weird.
Does
I'm
everyone
sorry.
have permissions
Try.
on Renata?
No,
Are they all
I just
selected on
checked.
her?
I just checked permissions.
Yeah, I can move sides. I just can't see her vision.
Here, how about this? I'll move Scythe up here. Click on her.
Okay.
Can you
doesn't give
see
me
it
her
now?
vision.
Nope.
She's just in Renata's light source.
What
Yeah.
the flippity flop is happening? I'm getting the same thing.
Oh, only
All
you can only
Renata
see
now.
What the heck? All
Where
right,
did the camera guy go? Oh, he's there.
he's there. Don't look. It's just my other monitor. Vinny can see just fine.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is bizarre. Okay.
Hey.
Alcyox's special princess.
Hold on. It is the giant shark's turn. I'm going to roll to see who the giant shark is going after. And the options it cares about are Spring, Nines, and Aaron. Okay. It surges forward, and it is going after Nines.
Okay.
Are you injured?
No. Oh
Okay.
yeah. Wait. Hold on. Yes. Yes.
All right.
Forgot
and
I
it
got hit.
does get advantage. That is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Here we go.
It is gonna eat a hellish rebuke in its face when it hits.
Okay. You take 26 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Let me add that real quick. 26 points. And then the hellish rebuke is gonna be a Dex DC 12.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. Well, let me use that real quick. It explodes.
Nice.
Hellish
Oh,
Rebuke
no.
is not a
Never
cantrip
mind.
and cannot
Never
explode.
mind. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
that's true.
you had me whoop for nothing.
Sorry, but it was really good damage.
Yeah, 23
Okay.
points of fire damage. It hurts it real bad. It's going to bite down on you again. With a 22 to hit. It's going to grapple you with this bite. I need you to roll me athletics.
Oh boy.
And it exploded.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Murder shark.
15, 20, 28,
Murder shark.
34 points of bite damage, and you need to beat a 21.
I do.
Okay. It is going to perform its swim by. You are dragged with it this way.
Okay.
Drive by
So-
shark.
What, 30? You said 34?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I get an attack of opportunity,
Ow.
or is it?
It performed the swim by. Hold on. I'm deleting this stupid token. Let's see. Scythe. Yes, you would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Hey,
That looks
You
like a crit.
it.
it is. is a crit.
Okay.
Oops, I don't need to attack again. I just need to actually hit the button. Okay, and then...
So that's 19? No.
Yeah.
17 plus what? 10. 27 points of damage plus
Wait a sec.
24.
Yeah. Can I do... Can I use Savage Attacker on that 3d8, or is it not the weapon damage?
You've done 51 points of damage with this stab. Savage Attacker adds an additional damage die to it, if I recall.
Oh, it just says you could re-roll the weapon's damage dice and use either total. It's fine. We could just leave it. I did plenty of damage.
Yeah, you killed it.
Oh.
So the giant shark is destroyed, slain as it tries to sail off with Nines. Nines, you feel your body suddenly release from the huge jaws, as this giant shark basically like drifts and thuds into the stone floor of the cavern. Let me go ahead and remove this guy. Arya, you're up.
Yeah. I am going to shoot at the shark near scythe. Probably have to come out of my little hidey hole a little
You
bit
would
more.
indeed have to swim up out of the tunnel. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I will do that. I will make that movement. But she's not going to go far from the tunnel entrance.
Sure.
She's just going to be there, so I don't know how to mark that, but I don't know.
Don't worry about it. We know where you are.
Yeah. There is movement, so I do not get my advantage. Womp womp. 12.
12 is its AC.
Meets it, beats it?
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, okay. Damage. I don't know. 3.
So an 8
And-
plus sneak attack because of scythe.
I'm gonna drop a die. Con save.
Okay, hold on. Natural 20.
Okay. It is not poisoned. But it takes 10 more damage.
It is almost dead, but it is not poisoned. All right. Any bonus action on your turn?
No.
Okay. This hunter shark is going to flee.
Mommy's dead.
You can attack it with opportunity if you like. Scythe and spring. But it is swimming this way.
I stab.
Go for it.
Wait, I can't stab.
You used a reaction already.
I just used my
But-
attack of opportunity to kill the other one.
But spring, you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
I will indeed do that with
Okay.
a paunch. I paunch it.
Its AC is 12.
I get a 14, which succeeds.
Yes, go ahead and roll damage.
I did not explode a die. I am sad. However, 7 thunder damage.
You kill it. It had exactly 7 hit points.
Hooray! Dead
All right.
in the water.
Its turn fails. Aaron, you're up. You are no longer hexing the dead giant shark. You can choose to move your hex if you'd like.
Yep. Yeah, that was the first thing I was going to tell you. Is I will bonus action move the hex onto the, looks like the last living shark. Is it the last living shark?
It is the last surviving hunter shark.
All right. Bonus action on the move the hex to the shark and then blast him.
Okay, go ahead. 12 is its AC.
Nine damage. On the first one, that's really low.
That is really low, unfortunately.
Fuck, so low. Second one, 20. 23
You
to hit.
absolutely hit. Yep, go ahead.
That is 12 more damage, so 21 total.
Okay. You've bloodied the hunter shark. It is struggling and unhappy.
All right. And that is all I'm going to do.
Okay, Nines, you're up. The last shark is right in melee with you. You watch as it gets pelted by Eldritch Blasts, but remains alive.
We savage it.
Okay, go for it. Roll your spell attack.
Oh, that's not.
That's
the
thaumaturgy.
right one. Yeah. Well,
You say that loudly at it, and it doesn't understand.
Well, how about this?
That hits.
17. Oh, almost exploded, but 11.
11 points of acid damage. This hunter shark is barely alive, but it is still alive.
Okay.
It is going to flee.
Alright.
As it begins to swim away, you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
So, I think Primal Sav. No, I can't do that. Do I have weapons? I have a scimitar. Let's do it.
Okay, go ahead.
I suck with it.
That does not hit.
All right. It gets stuck in the scabbard.
Yeah.
I never use this damn thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's my turn. Yeah,
It
that's
swims its full movement. And it dashes. The last shark gets away. And in that moment, that is where we end this combat.
Is it over? I can't see that far away. Hello?
Yeah, it's over.
Renata will slowly swim over.
Wait, so Renata got teleported away and then was just in darkness. Couldn't see it.
She was safe though.
Spring did not think of that because she's a half elf and assumes that everyone has dark vision.
What? Like it's hard?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, both. I think both Spring and Nine are really fucked up right now.
I can
Yeah.
do. Well, I have I have first level healing words. Do you have that healing spirit 9?
Let me see. I may be able to do it again. Give me a moment.
We could heroic recovery, but I'm
I
almost out of
consult
hit
the
dice.
gods of D&D Beyond. Yes, I can do it again.
That'll be more efficient than my spell slots.
Yeah, let's huddle around another dragon.
Did you say they had a name or not so much?
I think one was named Gary.
Wow. Okay. So, is it everybody? I can't remember this
Everybody
spell.
in the up, down, left, right, and sideways.
Yeah, okay, so 11 for the first instance. And it's 2d6 every time, so...
We'll get back to full, right? Like...
Probably. Let's see.
Echo, quick question. The damage I take from Agonizing Might after a minute passes, would that happen in the middle of my healing? Or would that happen, like, at the end? Like, I heal and I lose that health?
Wait, what?
The caveat of Agonizing Might is that after a minute, I lose double my level.
Yeah,
When does that happen?
at the end of a minute.
Right. But he's healing us at the same time.
Right, okay, so you're gonna receive all this healing and get back to full, and then it's gonna smack you. as the
Okay,
agonizing
so
might recedes.
I will heal.
So, in total, over the course of a minute, The healing spirit gives 81 points of
Yeah,
healing.
I'm back to full health, except then I'm not.
So you watch as Renata like restores, and then the green glow and the throbbing veins stop, and there's like this horrible, like bones grinding against bones sensation and sound, as Renata takes 14 points of necrotic damage.
Hurts.
What is going on with you?
Are you okay?
Can we just follow this compass and then we can talk about it?
Are we sure we want to follow that now?
I thought we were under a
close
time
to tap.
crunch. Well, that's what I said before we went down into that Calciox forsaken cavern, but everyone said time was more important than my spell slots.
Well, now it
Now
matters.
your spell slots matter.
It does.
I got mine back.
Oh, good. Great, Aaron.
Good for you.
I mean, I'm all for taking a long rest, but maybe we should find the seal first? Just know where it is?
Do you think we can get into another fight?
We can always get into another fight.
Do you think we could survive it?
I mean,
Spring, roll me an investigation while they're talking.
that other group is going to get here eventually. The ones working for Varian.
Is it sight-based, or can I roll with advantage for my eyes of minute seeing or not?
Yeah, you can.
Cool.
Well,
22.
You take a glance at the Wefton as they're talking. The arrow is pointing in exactly the same direction, even though you've moved, and you get the impression wherever it's pointing is not that close.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, knock it off, you two. We got bigger things to think about.
I mean, I was thinking about the mission for once.
I mean, I think this thing that we're looking for, if it's like, I don't know how close we are to it.
Do you think this is a go back up in the diving bell, tell Captain, and set a course? And then maybe we could sleep?
I mean, do we know what we're setting a course for? I guess we could try to follow the compass. That's
what I figured we were going to do.
If the artifacts are connected to the weft, then maybe it will find whatever the biggest surge is of it. Sure,
Right.
We can try that.
That's what I think it would do.
Can I roll another investigation to like see if there's anything in the area that's interesting and not shark blood related?
Shark blood. Ooh-ha.
Is there anything that we're missing?
You want to search this cavern some more, you mean?
Yeah, just to see if there's anything.
Can I take a peek at the giant shark corpse and see if it looks biological?
Spring, go ahead and roll another investigation. And Scythe, roll a medicine.
Medicine? Okay.
Double 17s for 25.
$16?
16. Okay. Spring, as you search this underwater cavern, you find lots of traces of tides and currents pushing refuse and debris into this cavern. The statue is heavily eroded. But you get the impression the direction it's facing and the hole that led to the underground facility, you don't think they're related at all. You suspect that the proper entrance to that underwater facility isn't here.
Interesting. So the sharks got in some other way?
The sharks swam in through the opening that you came into this cavern from the ocean greater.
Okay, but this is
The
not. But this is like a hole. This isn't not like. It's not like the door.
right. You got into the facility through a break. There must have been another way into that subterranean facility, and you don't know what it was because this is not what was intended whenever it was built.
I'm gonna meditate on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just think about that.
With that investigation, which I think was 223s or something like that.
225s.
25s. Okay. Yeah. While you're considering how one might actually get there, you do find in the stone pillar here, there is another symbol that is not one that is a perfect translation. But the shape of the symbol and its similarity in form makes you think of conjuration magic.
Ooh. Like, does it seem like any of like those little glyphs that we've been sort of talking to open things up? Does it seem like a space for performing conjuration magic?
It looks just like a marker. It doesn't look like a magic object.
Interesting.
It looks like this set into the stone pedestal. And it doesn't look like it would be okay. The construction of the facility underground was of this fine onyx marble. This stone pillar is not of the same material at all.
Fascinating.
It looks like it was made either by someone else or at a later time, but still ancient. Probably of the same time frame as the statue.
Interesting. Spring is going to say aloud, I wonder if their craftsmanship changed and got less sophisticated as they went on.
Why would it?
The stone is different.
Maybe a less advanced people made it. An addition.
Maybe, or maybe the weft dwindled because it was a resource. And
Maybe.
if it's the thing that's helping their craftsmanship, and if the myths that we've read about are right, and it ended up driving people insane or making them go away and dreaming or whatever it is that happened to them, maybe it's a resource that you shouldn't tap into as much, and so it influenced the way they crafted things.
Scythe,
This might be above my pay grade.
while they're talking about this, you're investigating the giant shark. The giant short corpse.
Dork.
It seems natural to you. Just big.
Okay.
Well, what's the plan, guys?
I don't know that there's much more to discover here that we are able to find. We were being observed by something that wanted us to leave, but we don't know what.
Aterians? Or what's left of them? That'd be my guess. Not that I actually know. I'd love a nap.
I think we could all use, and I think that the compasses are pointing us in a direction. If we ask the captain to set that heading, we can sail in that direction and see if we can find anything. I'm not sure what else to do.
Mm-hmm.
But we at least have an idea now. That's
And a
good.
direction. Diving bell.
Diving bell. Before we leave, Spring is going to use her last 3 magical tinkering to take like the equivalent of artificer photographs with her like ability to sort of like create stuff onto a like she's going to take those little
Screenshot.
metal. Yeah, she's going to screenshot. And she's going to take, I think, definitely the cavern with the like fixing things place, and at least one of the murals that has like a lot of writing on it, and probably also the warden's office.
Okay. Yeah, sure, you do that. Make a note that you have those.
Okay.
And then we go to the diving bell.
Yes.
Okay, so we
Uppies.
will return to this map.
Out of curiosity, how far along in fixing itself did the crossbow get? Probably not very long.
Not very far at all. It was only a few minutes.
Okay. Spring will at least check and report back the progress as if it is a science project to Aaron.
It did make some progress. You see that the limbs are like back to looking mostly intact, but it's still very, very degraded.
Aaron will try to share the enthusiasm with Spring, though I don't think he's as excited.
Okay.
But he will try to share, you know. He's excited that you're excited.
Amazing. We love that for me.
Exactly.
As you all emerge from the hole in this subterranean rock, the body of the automaton is still lifeless and broken next to it. And the diving bell hangs, its light still glowing ahead of you. You do see that there is a number of sea life that has grown curious, which is
The
probably
ruckus we made.
which is probably what attracted sharks. But you guys can proceed as you like.
All right. Go back to the diving bell.
Uppies.
This diving bell is really our like meeting room. Best conversations.
Oh, yeah. And nobody needs to talk about anything, right?
Aaron has said
What are you
nothing,
talking
but is
about?
literally staring daggers at you from the moment you said we're not talking about this.
Talking
The
about
whole
what?
time. As soon as you said that down
Aaron,
below,
don't
like,
you
we
know
could
what
do something else.
personal business is?
I very much do, but you never have, and I'm not going to give you. I'm going to give you the same latitude you've given everybody else.
And what's that?
None. What?
Oh.
What happened with your face?
What? What?
What was all that black shit?
You're severely in pain.
Yes.
I always have that on my face.
It got worse.
That's why I
Well-
vortex moved you. I was worried about you.
I really did appreciate that. I was feeling a little, I wasn't on my A game.
Why?
You know, sometimes you just don't feel good or your best.
Yeah, like when I don't get a good night's sleep, but black veins don't spread across my face.
Yeah, this seems like more than that, Renata.
Yeah, a little bit more than that.
You guys never get sick?
Listen, Renata, I understand that you might not want to talk about it, but I think it would be really helpful to do so. And I really think you would benefit from having this conversation, and I care about you. Mind you, echo what I'm saying, all of that. I'm definitely using my decadent allure on her.
Ooh.
All right.
This is the
Well.
warlockiest shit.
Wait, inside check. Does he actually care about me?
I'm
First-
using an ability. But you gotta
I rolled a
see-
natural 1. Renata wants to believe it so badly.
That's so
That-
funny.
He cares so deeply.
Oh, Aaron. I knew we would get close.
Okay.
Exactly.
So what? All right. Decadent allure.
What does it do?
Charm a creature within 30 feet.
Charm in what sense?
It
Do I
just-
believe we're besties?
I think so. I mean, I'm
So-
trying to charm you into telling me about the thing on your face.
With a charm, this sort of charm effect, should you fail the saving throw, you
Oh, what's
would
the saving
see it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I
You
actually
would
have a
see
chance.
Aaron as Jesus Christ. Yeah. With a 27, you succeed.
But she does believe he cares, which is probably the more important
You
part.
also aren't aware that he tried to charm you.
Right. I
Um,
think, honestly, she's so moved by what Aaron has said because she's wanted to get close to him for the entire time she's known him. And basically, without the decadent allure, she's allured by the promise of caring friendship. All right. I take your point.
Do I know what's going on there with an insight of 21?
No, the point of decadent allure is
Is that you
you
can't-
don't know what's happening.
But do I know
Oh, with a
whether
21.
you're full of shit about caring about her?
Well,
Like,
Aaron, roll the appropriate roll, whether it be persuasion or deception.
And don't let me know, because it'll break my little heart.
Roll it to,
Oh, I'm not gonna tell
to
you.
GM. Roll it to GM.
Tell me.
Blind GM roll, that one?
Just
Or
private
private GM.
GM roll.
Private.
You can know what you rolled.
I just looks to Arya and was like, "What the fuck is happening right now?"
Scythe, you believe Aaron is being earnest.
Okay. I mean, I needed to talk to you all about it anyways. It wasn't right of me to keep it a secret.
The diving bell is the place of honesty.
Diving bell of honesty.
It is. It is. This is
Our group therapy room.
Can we all kind of agree this is our safe space?
Yeah.
I think this is a very safe space.
Maybe we come in here if we just want to talk.
Literally the second
No,
time I've
let's
been in here.
just to say, 9. You're out of your element, 9. Okay. Just the safe. It's a. You know what? Never mind. It's a safe space. All right. This is our safe space now, and we are welcoming you to this safe space, however begrudgingly.
Are you saying that to 9 or me?
9. That was today.
Okay.
Begrudging welcome to our safe diving bell space.
I can leave if you want me to.
No. You are
No.
welcome.
Back to the ship.
You are welcome.
You are trapped in our
Let's-
safe space.
We're all on a team, and we need to be able to trust each other and look out for each other.
Yep. Yes, we do.
So I wasn't being completely dishonest when I said that I was sick, because I am. It's kind of like an illness curse. It's oh, I'm trying to remember what the clinical name for it is. It's in here somewhere.
We're stupid.
Oh.
We don't need the crew.
I got it. Well, it's appropriate. It's
Oh, okay.
something called vascular deflagration.
Can I roll a
Also-
medicine, Echo?
Yeah, you can roll medicine.
Oh, wait, to see her medicine.
You've no idea.
I vaguely
It's-
know what vascular means. And
Yeah,
then
you know what the words mean. That sounds bad.
Yeah, doesn't
That,
sound good.
well, see, that's what the clerics of Calciax called it. It's more commonly known as the puppet's curse.
That is a name you do know, Scythe.
Okay.
You also know that it has always been fatal.
Scythe kind of straightens. And she was already paying attention, but Renata can now get sort of the sense of the full weight of just the glowing robot eyes just looking at her. And she's just listening. She's not saying anything.
My village, when I was a kid, was plagued by it, and everyone died.
except me. I did get sick, though. Only because the clerics from the Order of Calciox, the one I was raised in, came to burn the infection out. All of the corpses and buildings that potentially contained it. And they halted its progress in me, but they did not cure me. So I am a carrier of a 100% fatal disease. Which is why I try to avoid coming into contact with anybody. Because I've never passed it on to anybody, but I don't know if it will ever happen.
So they burned it out of you, or
No, they burned
stopped it with
the corpses of my family and everyone I knew because they had died from it and they didn't want it to spread further in Chrysalis. It's something that if you catch wind that it's happening, it has to be stopped. Or it will have a massive body count.
With my medicine check, do I know I'm immune to disease. Would that be communicable to a forged?
No, it would not. With a 14 medicine check, the puppet's curse is literally when the muscles of your body begin to act of their own volition and twist yourself apart. It is a horrible way to die, until you eventually are either literally slain by the pain or you suffocate because you can no longer control your lungs.
It's a terrible curse.
Forged are immune as they don't have organic muscles.
That's why I usually ask Scythe to help me out if I need to do something in close quarters.
Scythe is gonna kind of mosey across the diving bell and awkwardly try to give Renata a hug.
Aww.
I think Renata is
large.
surprised at first, but I think she absolutely melts into it because she has not been fully hugged by somebody since she was 6 years old.
Yeah. This is a terrible curse. Only by the grace of Calciox are you even here.
That's exactly right. And because clerics of Calciox saved me, I wanted to do the same for the next person.
As far as I know, there is no cure.
There isn't. It's also known as Velisco's torment, and he's as bad as they get. So, that's what's wrong with me, Aaron.
Seth kind of straightens again and like puts her gauntlet hand on top of Renata's head, like pat, and then she kind of straightens up and says, "I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm glad you're with us."
And you didn't tell us. And like as Scythe is being all cute and nice, Arya is not. Arya is like her eyes is narrowed, like she's gotten very tense.
I understand. Your response is the reasonable one, and that's why I was so hesitant, even though I knew it was the wrong thing to do, because I don't like being looked at like that.
Well, you didn't tell us. You took away our choice.
You're right. That wasn't the right thing to do.
You don't know if we would have worked with you anyways.
Right?
But you didn't give us that choice.
Well, you have the choice now. I'll leave if you want me to.
Renata, we're in a diving bell.
After we get out of the diving bell.
And also we're at sea.
Not to be the guy that pointed something out, but were we all assigned to this team? So it wasn't like we picked who we're working with. None of you picked me.
It's not like I have to give up my life for this job. If I had been assigned and they had told me I could have still walked away.
No, true.
You're right. And that's reasonable because I don't know if it's transferred by touch or not. I've never transferred it to anyone, but there could be an instance where maybe I bled on you when you got it, or I breathed on you wrong, or I bumped into you and that was just the one time it takes. So I could potentially kill all of you just by being next to you,
Well, not me.
except Scythe. So that's fair, Arya, you're right.
Aaron will soften up a lot and just be like, well, Renat, I'll still work with you. And I know I can't hug you like Scythe, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. And since he can't hug her, he's going to literally mage hand to hand on her shoulder. Like, this is the best I can do, I think.
Thanks.
I would hug you, but I've been told recently that self-sacrifice is not super appreciated by a lot of people. So
There has to be a reason, Aaron.
I feel like a hug is a pretty solid reason for the most part. I'm really bad at this, so pat on the shoulder
No, I think
with the
you're
maid's hand.
I think you're doing a really good job, Aaron. I feel better.
Wonder
For
if
what
there's
it's
some
worth, I don't have
protective gear that could be developed so that there's less risk. Spring?
I haven't thought of that, but I want to hear what his for what it's worth is.
Oh,
For
sorry.
what it's worth, I don't have a fatal disease, but I'm pretty familiar with what it feels like to be super lonely and cursed. So
Arya's gonna look to Spring and Nine because she's just seeing how everybody's reacting to the news.
I am also curious about Spring and Nine.
Well, the thing is, if the Mariguard Academy accepted you, then why not?
And they know. They know.
Should I? So, the first thing they told me was when I entered through those doors is that signing up and seeing that room, there's potential, and you saw the same thing. So, if you went through those courses and those classes, there's some sort of potential in you, and you were accepted. So that's the way I see it. If the Mariguard can accept you, then I will too.
Thank you, Nine.
Sure.
What about you, Spring? I see you're muted. Maybe you're dealing with cats.
That's real sweet. That's real sweet. But I have a family, and I'm sorry that you lost yours, but I don't want to lose mine too. Because of some stupid thing that nobody told me about. I thought you were selfless. It is selfish not to have warned us.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I don't know what good that does me. But thanks for telling us, I guess.
When I was forced to.
Yeah. This whole time, everyone has been so mean to me for caring about my family and my goals and wanting to get out of here alive. And this whole fucking time, you, selfless you, trying to heal us all the time, could have hurt us at any moment because you were too afraid to tell us something. I don't know what to say to you.
I understand. Well, obviously some of you have your qualms. When we get back up, I'll separate myself and you can think about if you want to send me back to the Mariguard or not.
Aaron has hardened and is staring directly at Spring. No, you don't have to figure out if you want to go back. 2 people do. And it's not you.
You can't blame them for feeling that way.
Yes, I can blame them for what they just said. And I don't want to hear a word about it. Think what you want. Say whatever mean shit you want in your head, Spring. I've been being nice to you and trying to be friendly with everyone and learn from all of you. And what you just said was horrendous. And I don't.
It's the truth, though.
I'm
Aaron,
maybe,
I you
but
know
truth
I
without compassion is brutality.
okay. Well, Aaron, I respect you, but I do not care what you think
Aaron
of me.
stopped listening to her already. He said he didn't want to hear it.
Oh no, we're still in the diving bell.
Spring, for what it's worth, I would never say a hard word about you wanting to take care of your family.
They also saved people, you know. They are also worth saving. I am worth saving. My life, everyone's lives here, is worth some bravery from Anada.
He's right. I stand by my statement. When we get back up, Arya, Spring, if you can't work with me anymore, just tell me. If even one of you can't work with me anymore, I'll go. And I appreciate what you said, Aaron. I do.
We were assigned to this task and we're on a time limit. We're professionals and we should all work together until such time as we can get back to land and then figure out what to do next.
That sounds like wisdom, if we can all trust each other at our backs.
I never said I wouldn't have worked with you. I just don't like my choice being taken from me.
Well, you have it. Now.
A little late, though.
I know it doesn't mean much, but the symptoms appear within 4 days. She won't say anything after that. Kind of hands folded in her lap, just looking anywhere but at everyone else.
Nine will let the... You have something.
I was just gonna say, and the diving bell rises.
Yeah.
And-
There's an
and
awkward silence descends
and,
upon the diving bell.
After an awkward, a silent, like a minute of going up, Nine will say, "Do you all know that dragons are great pianists? They really know their scales."
Renata smiles at you, but does not say anything.
Okay, maybe that wasn't a great time.
Top of the diving bell rests the surface of the crystal ocean.
Nine trying so hard.
As it does, you arrive at the diving bell finally breaks the surface. When it finally does, it is, well, perhaps with an air of tension, that the diving bell rises up out of the water. You see, standing near the crane that controls the diving bell, the tired, not frail, but worn deserter, Oberon, is looking over the edge. And as he looks over at you all and he says, I heard y'all were, hitting the bottom today. Any luck? And you see Captain Naga is still up by the helm, and he is looking with a spyglass out over the horizon. As the diving bell ascends up over the deck, you all depart and return to the Water Witch.
Hi, Obi. We
That doesn't
may
do
have
anything. She does go to find her dog.
had some luck. We're not sure yet.
You wait. What was that noise?
I have no
I was-
idea.
I was razzing the dog. Sorry.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, you
That was
find
the
the dog. You do find the
That's why I was
mastiff.
razzing the mastiff. I didn't mean for it to be so loud that it overwhelmed without doing actual dialogue. Please continue.
Aaron goes directly below deck. No words. He'll find a spot where he hopes nobody. Because I can't remember if we have cabins or just.
We have
Ah.
like a room, a crew room, but Rona actually follows you down in there
Yeah,
as
I'm not
well.
going
But
there.
she doesn't say anything to Aaron when she does. It's clear she's packing up her stuff to separate it from the crew bunks.
And okay, if that's the case, if you're the only one that follows me,
I don't know yet.
yeah, I don't need. We'll see.
I was probably gonna follow you, but not immediately. I was gonna give you a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arya's
Go ahead.
not. Arya's gonna go find like a perch on like the bow or something, or maybe go hang out near the captain.
And we do want to like actually tell.
Yeah, update them on where we're
gotta
going
make
and
sure
stuff.
that the crew knows what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure Spring will handle that when she is back.
Yep.
Which the player is helping their parent with something.
oh, okay. How about that?
How about that? Okay.
How about that?
Arya is finding a perch near Captain Naga. Okay. What's Scythe doing?
She was gonna wait.
I was gonna give Aaron a minute before I bothered him,
Okay.
and so I was messing with the dog.
And what's Nine doing?
He is going to shift into a dragon and just on the bow of the ship, just kind of let the breeze hit the scales and enjoy the ride.
All right.
Kind of a pirate deterrent.
Solid pirate deterrent.
Like, hey, there's a fucking dragon on that boat. Shit. Anyway, sorry.
I don't think they have any mangoes worth stealing.
Yeah, probably not. Okay. Well, then I think the first moment we need to go to is Renata and Aaron below deck.
Okay. So I'll have Aaron will storm down very determinedly. When he gets down there, he's just kind of stewing. And you said you follow and start like going to separate your stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. He'll turn and kind of pensively, like there's still the hardness in his face, like a lot of anger, but like not directed at you, just kind of like angry. And he'll watch for a half second and just be like, Renata, does it hurt? Does it hurt?
Yeah, all the time.
That's got to be even more lonely that you live with this thing. No one else has ever lived through, and no one else even knows how it feels.
Yeah.
I want to change that, but there is a risk, and I'm willing to take it if you let me.
Oh no, are you gonna say something self-sacrificial, Aaron?
It's not self-sacrifice. I don't actually believe you'll infect me, but there's a way I can know how it feels, and I want to, even if it hurts.
What are you talking about?
I have an ability, but I have to touch you. just for a moment. But it will allow me to perceive through your senses. All of them. So I'm sure I'll feel some pain that you feel. And then you won't be alone. Because that is a truly awful place to be.
Why would you want to do that?
We'll get there someday. But for now, I'd really like if you let me do this.
I don't want to hurt you.
You won't. I'm making that choice.
Okay.
So Aaron will walk up because we're not short.
She's
Like
like
small.
5 foot tall.
And he'll like pensively take his hand up and just like rest it on your arm. And I'm going to use Gaze of Two Minds to be able to
Okay.
perceive through Renata's senses.
You do that. Roll me a con save.
Yeah, figured that was coming. I'm going to inspo that. I'm gonna inspo that shit. I'm not even...
That may be wise.
Better.
Oh, I saw us above a natural 1.
Aaron, you were not ready. You are aware Renata can fight. She casts spells. She moves about daily. She wears armor that's too heavy for her. Profoundly. By appearances, she's a well-functioning person. In this moment, the instant you perceive what Renata perceives, every fiber of your being is on fire. Every muscle feels as though it is on the verge of tearing apart. It is as like every single bit of you is trying to hold on to something too heavy and has been for too long, that all of your muscles have gone past giving up. The fatigue, the ache, the soreness is so rich in your core that you could not imagine doing anything else but weeping about it, seeking relief. You become aware that someone who lives with this pain has become so accustomed to it. There's no way they could truly know if they were injured further. They'd be blind to it. You do not black out from this experience, but you are keenly aware that Renata is in agony every moment of every day.
I think after probably like a second, I'm assuming it's like right after I put my hand on her shoulder. Renata, I don't think you can tell what's going on, but Aaron's hand will fall off. He'll immediately drop to one knee and retch on the ground, sweating already, and just kind of like recomposing himself for a second.
Can you let it go?
I already did. You see that because I'm like blind and deaf and basically incapacitated while I'm doing it. So like, it's what I came back to. So I let go of your shoulder and like dropped and puked and like heaving, but then gains a moment of composure, stands up, looks you dead in the face, and before you get a chance to react, he's gonna try to hug you.
I think she probably like reactively just training just her whole life having to push people away from her. She pushes you away and I think she looks heartbroken as she does. Because that's the last thing she wants to do.
I think this is an athletics contest.
I don't know that I'd want to force it. It would be more like as she pushed me, it'd be gently trying to just look her in the face and just be reassuring as like feel the pushing away and gently attempting to just be like, it's okay. But so I don't know if that is athletics. I will roll it. But
No, if you're not
persuasion,
it could be persuasion.
maybe?
I think that's up to Renata. If persuasion,
You could persuade, maybe.
28.
That's
Nat
a natural 20. Oh no.
The fuck.
I think she would see like the empathy, the sympathy, the non-judgmental expression on your face, like that you are aware of the risks and still want to do it. I think she would.
More than that. His eyes would be wet, not crying, but glassed over enough.
I think she would. Her arms would drop to her side, and she would kind of like rest her head on your like shoulder and just weep.
And then Scythe ruins the moment.
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
Do you hug her?
I would just. Yeah.
I mean, Scythe was going to come down after.
I absolutely hug her.
Okay. Scythe, you come down the stairs to see Aaron embracing Renata.
Renata's like inconsolable.
Scythe just kind of stands there for a moment. And she kind of tilts her head. But she doesn't say anything.
If Aaron sees Scythe, he would absolutely give her the, like, why are you standing there? Get the fuck over here. You hear me?
Scythe kind of chuffs, like it's not quite a snort, but she sort of ambles over, and there's like the heavy thunk, like she's not trying to be quiet, and she just comes over, and she puts one big robot hand on each of you. Doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't think Renata's talking for a while.
Yep. And I'm just going to stay there until Renata's done.
Okay.
Scythe,
I need someone to roll a D100.
I'll do it. Unless, you want to do it?
Do it.
Well, that is an inconclusive number.
Conclusive for me.
Well, I mean, I just mean it's in the middle. Who knows what that is? Only Echo.
While there is an emotional wreck happening below deck, Oberon looks at you, Arya, near the captain. I don't mean to pry, but everyone looked like they were upset. Something happened. Everyone looks whole.
You're gonna have to ask Renata.
All right. He just kind of awkwardly looks at Spring, who's approaching the captain, and at Nines, who's a dragon.
Great conversationalists.
I'll just do that. He just starts walking down the steps. Spring, are you back? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know I was muted that time. Yes, I'm back.
Okay. So, the conversation occurred that the captain needs to be informed as to what the plan is, and you were the one who was holding the Weftant.
Sure. Spring will be focusing on that and be saying, we're going to be following this. This is going to be our heading. This is going to be our compass. We're going to go. We are pretty certain that this weftin will lead us toward wherever the most amount of weft is concentrated, and that's what we're looking for.
What is that?
The compass? It's a compass.
No, it is not. This is a compass. And he pulls out a compass. Yours is not pointing the same direction as mine. So either yours is broken or mine is broken.
This is a compass for a different thing. It's not looking for north. It's looking for golden threads. That's what it points to.
You sound crazy.
I know. But I'm an adventurer, and I need you to trust me. I was hired to do this job.
I was hired to do what you tell me.
Naga sounds so tired. He's just like,
This guy needs a raise.
If you would prefer to call it something that is not a compass, we can do that.
Navigational guide.
I don't
Navigational.
care.
Navigational guide.
If you want
Arya
me to
is-
follow your goofy broken compass, I will.
Arya is close enough to like be actually helping with this.
Yes, that's what we're doing. This is what we're following.
Okay. Very well. We need to change our heading to 15 degrees. I realize that doesn't mean anything to you. Albie!
We know what a degree is.
Okay. Which way is 15 degrees? And he hides the wefton up against his chest. Are you proficient in navigator's tools?
I don't know. I actually think I might be from my thing.
Yeah, if you're proficient in navigator's tools, you know vaguely which way 15 degrees would be.
Oh no, I haven't been able to speak to a sailor in a while, so I'm not.
Okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, you can fake it with your feature, but not lately. Okay. So Naga just tilts his head, says, right. Albie! He's just yelling at his first mate. The ship slowly begins to turn and head in the direction that the weft compass seems to be pointing. Oberon comes back up on the deck. She's, busy. Crying.
Aww.
You both might want to talk to her eventually.
What?
Who's she talking to? Who's Arya talking to?
Oh, the captain and
Oberon?
I think,
O'Brien
yeah,
who
he
just came back.
Oof.
You're welcome. You're welcome or not.
The captain
Thanks, Arya.
looks at you, Arya, and just says, well, this has been a fun day already. And he locks the wheel.
I'm getting paid enough for this.
And he and Oberon begin coming down the steps. Spring, do you have a plan as to what you might be doing?
Spring is going to look over at Arya
Hey, friend.
and just I think what she's going to do is just, she's not good at insight, but I think she's going to make an insight check. Just to kind of get a... Oh, weirdly, she's proficient in insight for some reason.
You chose this.
Yeah.
Hey,
I haven't
sometimes
played
our
this
choices
character-
surprise us.
I haven't played this character in a long time.
I made an artificer
19.
that wasn't proficient in Arcana, so
She rolls a 19 insight. Meg, what does she...
Wait,
I
I
know
know
that- I know
think
that-
it's gonna be an opposing roll because Arya
Totally.
does not like being read.
Completely.
What is my opposing?
If you're trying
Deception
to
or
hide your vibe, it's deception.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, she's always generally trying to hide
So
her
so
vibe.
real, so real. Spring gets this. She just kind of wants to like.
Well,
She's trying to vibe
Oh.
check Arya to figure out how
Yeah.
angry she is.
Arya's like, you can tell she's upset. She's not like, I'm gonna storm off upset, but she's probably as upset as when the last time you saw her this upset is she spilled beer on in a tavern. So
Oh
she's
right,
like,
yeah.
she's upset. She's definitely like lashing out a little bit by telling Oberon and the captain to talk to Renata, but she's
Yeah.
not like, I'm gonna quit this second upset.
Yeah. Okay. So Spring will look at her and say, I don't know what the fuck to do about this, but I want you to know that I really appreciate that you're here, because if you weren't, it would be unbearable having all of them be redirect all their anger onto me. So thank you for that.
They talk a big game, but if they got sick tomorrow, I feel like they would understand why we would be upset about that.
It's easy to be a martyr when you do not care about your life. Clearly, Aaron does not care about his life.
Well, and Scythe can't get sick.
Yeah.
Where are y'all talking?
Oh, we're talking on the deck.
Oh, Nine, you hear it 100%. Your perception is really good. You hear all of it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nine, roll me a perception,
Sorry.
actually, now that I think about it.
Okay.
Your druid ears.
Natural one.
Natural one, no.
Well, you hear what's on the deck, but you do not hear what's going on below
Distracted by
deck.
it.
You dice hate you tonight, class. I'm so sorry.
He's briefly distracted by a
fine.
seagull. Getting
No,
his
I'm
brain-
distracted by this conversation that
Oh, that's
Arya
fair.
and
That's much more interesting than a seagull.
Spring.
Spring are having. Yeah.
And then Spring will, or Arya's gonna go on to say, I almost died once. They don't understand what it's like.
Is that why he can hear ghosts? See ghosts?
Yeah, I believe so. I think that I was so close to death. No, you don't understand, Scythe.
Wait, I mean, I
understand
don't.
my pain.
Listen, you're right, though. I don't actually remember being murdered, so I don't. I'm amnesiac about that time I got murdered.
Just a little. No, nobody can understand my pain. Yeah, I do believe that it's because of that. The first ghost I ever saw appeared to me as I was dying.
Wow. Do you think it saved you?
He did, yeah.
That's so uncanny.
He led me out of the woods.
Well, I think I trust ghosts more than I trust the gods.
I mean, they're just us, but dead.
Yeah.
You can trust a ghost as much as you can trust any person, as you can see here.
And I trust people way more than I trust the divines. Hell, I trust Turn more than I trust the divines.
That gets a little huff from the dragon.
At least she's honest.
Arya's gonna look up as soon as I can perceive that, like, he huffed, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A 0 charisma.
Arya's gonna look up and like narrow her eyes and like stare, like.
He'll turn around as soon as he's got his head turned and he's looking out the side of his eye just at the conversation. And he'll turn and as soon as he's spotted, he'll shift back into himself.
You're new to the team, Nines. What do you think of this?
Well, the way I see it is there's really nothing I can do about it now.
No, we can't do it.
So there is no use in being mad about a thing that I cannot prevent. I was sent out here to help. And if Persh thought Renata was a danger to me, he would have warned me. But he didn't. And he would have warned y'all. But he didn't. So that's the way I'm viewing things right now.
I'm sure Persh knows a lot of things that are dangers that. I mean, Persh is human too, is all I'm saying.
Dwarven, but close enough.
What is the what would be the D&D word for human? Like
I know. I'm
Mortal?
making a dumb joke. Mortal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mortal's a good one.
Mortal.
Persh is mortal too. You know, he's got his own agenda and his own stuff.
I think in a lot of ways, no one has more of an agenda in the whole Mariguard than Persh does.
How was I supposed to keep track of all those students without it?
And when it comes to dying, I already know where I'm gonna go. I'm a legacy of sorts. And if I die,
How so?
I go straight to the 9, just like my name.
Well, no, because we're at sea. So maybe let's not do that for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Did we catch you up about that? That if we die out, the going theory is that if we die out here, our souls get trapped weirdly and don't go where they're supposed to?
I've seen it happen. You get dragged.
That might piss off poor old Dad then.
The ninth hell?
Yeah.
What is that like?
What's down there?
My order that I've been kind of born into.
Oh, okay, I get that your family's down there, but what else?
What else?
Yeah, what kind of hell is it?
I mean, I'd assume it's the first layer.
Not the ninth layer?
No.
There are 9 hells, right?
Okay, so you
There's not a
being
ninth
proficient in Arcana, Spring, you know that the 9th layer of hell there's nothing that's Enosa's domain. There's nothing there. That's the final end.
Wait, there's nothing there, but his family lives there?
No. Okay. Arcana-wise, the 9th layer of hell is the worst place, and there's nothing there.
Sorry,
the
I must be
layer-
using slang that's not privy to you. I mean when I mean the 9 layers of hell. That's what I meant.
I don't think I get it.
Umbrella hell.
But it seems like you're excited to be there, and that seems to be what matters.
Well, I didn't really have much going for me until Pops showed up. Said he was gonna send me on an adventure, go get some training, and then join him for the war.
Huh.
And he said I'd learn how to be a dragon. That
Well, you're
sounded
doing
cool.
that well enough.
I'm leaning into it. Because, I'll be honest, I didn't have fuck all going else for me.
Yeah, at least you can get some adventure this way. I just want to live while I'm alive. And I want my family to live too. They were heroes. I don't need to be. They did that already. I'm sure they, like, saved the realm or something. I
Who's your
just want
family?
to... She gestures to her armor.
You gotta tell me more than that. I'm just asking a question.
My dad is Archimedes Klein. He's an artificer.
Do I know that name?
Roll of history. Nope. Afraid not. For the 10.
All right. I don't know who that is.
He's more well known in well, actually, I guess you come from Ceres too. But
I do.
anyway.
But I come from a corner of Ceres, where there ain't much going on except for a forest that is, well, it's plagued by Winterfell, yeah?
Huh.
Did
They're
I remember
around.
correctly?
They like to poke their noses in.
Arya, once again, way quiet during this part.
I just like side eye Arya and see if I can. When I say that area, can I insight check you?
You can roll an insight, because Arya noticeably reacts.
Okay, I just need to roll not a 1.
You did
please.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Arya. How are you? Whenever the Ashfall Forest comes up.
Arya definitely tenses up, and like there's like a sense of recognition, and like even just like mentioning that you came from a forest that the Winterfell is at, like, which most people probably wouldn't know. Like, it almost seems like she almost went to nod, but she caught herself.
He won't say nothing. So, Klein, artificer. I do know the ANA. And I believe you said you're from Ceres.
This isn't the ANA.
You're fairly certain that slugs under rocks know the ANA.
Yeah. This isn't the ANA. This is... Actually, I didn't tell him because I wasn't born yet, but lots of people told him it was a stupid idea to name his company Armistice Arcane, because there's already an ANA that has market share, but he's real fucking stubborn. I understand that a lot of people see what I'm doing as small. That's fine with me.
I never said I see what you're doing as small. You're doing you. You're doing what you can. It means a lot. It probably means the whole world to you, doesn't it?
It does. But I gotta be alive to keep doing it. So.
Then I'll keep you alive.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. Well.
Dragons don't fear the tide.
Arya like tilt her head between the two of them and then up to I don't forget his name, sorry. Albie. And then she'll just say, cute.
Good insight, Albie.
He just nods. Luck's just a coin toss to the tide.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to tell you you can't be upset. All right. Sometimes things like that, you got to be upfront. But you also just got to realize that you got to roll with the punches. You know? Let life
Find
do
a
what
way.
it does and just take it as it comes.
We don't really have any other choice, do we?
Nope. No sense in being mad about it.
Oh, no. There's sense in being mad about it. That's where we disagree.
Right. Well, off to regret something else. And now
All right.
begins to climb up the mast.
Yes, you guys.
Meanwhile, below deck, am I missing count, or did somebody die? As
Renata, like,
Oberon and Captain Naga are climbing down the steps,
Thanks,
and they
Arya.
witness Aaron, Scythe, and Renata in a group hug with tears abound and a pool of vomit on the floor.
Fun little tidbit. No, Captain, nobody died. Yet. No, definitely not. No one's dying. No one died. It's
I'm
fine.
pleased that we won't have to start looking for a doppelganger, as my head count seemed right.
Is that all you wanted to ask, Captain Vaga?
No. Arya said I needed to ask you something about what was wrong. And so I'm here. What's wrong?
We had a clarifying conversation in the diving bell about honesty and upfrontness, and I realized that I shouldn't have been keeping my condition from the people I'm working in close proximity to. So it's in your best interest to know that have you ever heard of the puppet's curse?
Aye.
I think Renata looks at Scythe and Aaron in a kind of, I didn't know I'd have to do this so many times today kind of
We
expression.
haven't. He's not dead.
You've been on my vessel for 2 weeks. And you're not dead.
No.
The clerics halted the progression of the disease, but she's a carrier.
By the grace of Calciox, I am not dead, and I haven't ever passed it on to anybody, but the risk is not zero.
Okay.
We found out in the diving bell. It did not go well.
Right.
I really appreciate Science's sickness.
Scythe just like picks up her hand and pats Renata's head again, and then she kind of straightens up, backs off, and visibly searches around to try to find a mop and bucket.
Oh,
Time to swab the deck.
she doesn't even know why there's vomit on the floor,
He does not care.
but she's like, I gotta do the work.
She's gonna clean it up before the dog eats it.
Captain
That's valid.
Naga looks at Aaron and at Scythe, and then back to Renata. How does it spread?
I don't know. When my village succumbed to it, people died too quickly before we knew where it came from or how it was spreading.
Right. And how long ago was that?
Let me do some quick math.
Like 17 years.
17 years?
Right. Well, if your ship hasn't burned yet, I don't think the pitch is gonna take.
That's what I've been operating under.
Let me know if a real problem happens. And Captain Naga turns around and goes back up the steps.
Captain Naga, before you go,
Yeah.
I know one of her main fears is that it's spread through touch.
Okay.
If your head count changes in the next few days, that's a possibility. If not, I think we're okay.
Renata kind of looks at Aaron concerned. Are you feeling okay?
Well, you said the incubation period is like 4 days, so he's fine right now.
It is a few days, but
Yeah. Besides the agonizing remnants of pain,
right,
yeah,
but that, yeah, yes.
I'm really trying to separate my problems from your problems. If one of you dies from Velisco's curse, I'm just gonna throw you out to sea.
That is the proper protocol.
If I contract it, you won't have to. It will be taken care of.
Thanks, Turn.
What are you?
I made a bargain with Turn to Sice chagrin back in the day that if
Back in the day?
I was,
It like
I
a
was
couple weeks
ever
ago.
back a couple weeks
A
ago.
couple days ago, actually. Not even weeks, days.
If I face certain death, I go directly to her, essentially. And I'm pretty sure if I contract it, I will. I'm sure she'll take me to her pretty quickly, because if I'm not going to survive, I'm pretty sure that'll activate my contract.
Oh.
Okay, whatever all that shit means.
Captain Nugget did not sign up for any of this.
Not a bit.
He's like, I'm never working with the Mariguard ever again.
I'm not really in favor of any of you touching me anyway. So,
Fair.
whatever is going on with that and you, I'm here to do a job. I'm here to get you to wherever the fuck it is we're going, because I'm not even sure anymore. I'm following a goofy magic compass that doesn't point north.
Oh, good. Spring gave that to you.
Sure did. So I'm just trying to see the end of this voyage so I can get back to my life.
Side starts mopping the floor.
Thank you for telling me.
It's the right thing to do.
Persh informed me there was a complication among the group. I don't know if he was talking about you or not.
So he
I
just
sure hope
said
that's what he
this
meant.
group has a complication and just left it at that?
He said it was of time sensitivity.
Renata's brows furrow. Okay.
Considering you've been sitting with that in you for 17 years, I suspect he wasn't talking about you.
That's what I think.
Whatever it is, it's not my problem.
Agreed.
And Captain Argo, looks at Oberon and then goes up the steps. Back up on deck.
Hi, Obi.
Hi. Do you need help with... And he points at the vomit. I've been cleaning up a lot of my own lately, so I don't mind.
How are you feeling, Obi? Do you need any healing?
I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'll be all right.
Okay.
I'm sure I've cleaned worse messes than this.
What were you saying, Aaron?
I said me and Scythe can handle this. I want to have a quick conversation with her.
Oh, do you want me
Alright.
to?
When we're done. No, just no rush, but in a second.
I'll leave y'all to it then. I'm glad to see y'all back on the surface. And
Can I insight Obi? How's he feeling about this?
Yeah,
Because
go ahead
Renata
and
was
insight
trying
her.
to build a kind of like a friendship with him. She even recommended he join the Mariguard.
You seem to do that on all your characters.
I do.
Roll insight.
I want everyone. 14. Terrible roll, but good
Oberon is a
modifier.
pretty blunt person, and he seems the scale of his face in this conversation and learning that you have one of the most famous and lethal like diseases you can have, and yet you're standing there. He seemed like the emotions on his face went from like shock to concern to worry to relief. Now he just seems like he's pleased that you're still around. You saved his life.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he's at.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some fresh air up on deck, but if y'all need me, you just holler.
Okay.
And he slowly, at half speed, kind of trudges his way up the
Poor
steps.
guy.
Technically, we're using the new exhaustion rules, so he's at exhaustion 3. So he's not actually at half speed, but he's moving fucking slow and he's tired.
Sure.
When he gets to the top of the ladder, to the deck, he's gonna get bobbed by the mastiff that's waiting for Scythe to come back up.
Okay, you
just
just
get
hear, oh,
swarmed
all
now.
right.
Swarmed by energetic dog.
Do you want me to leave, Aaron? I don't have to be here if you
Just-
want to talk to Scythe.
Just give me a few, like 2 minutes,
Sure.
if you don't mind. It's nothing bad, I promise.
You can talk about whatever you want to, and she'll step out. She's not going up deck because she's still feeling maybe not welcome is the right phrase or close to it. So she'll stay below deck, but not in the crew quarters.
As soon as she gets out of sight, Aaron straight collapses onto the ground, like his legs gave out. He's
Jesus.
still in a lot of pain. And he's just like,
Scythe kind of blinks and she sort of puts the mop into the bucket, tilts the handle against the wall, and then just kind of scoops Aaron up off the floor. Up you get. Why did you
Listen.
fall down?
I want to explain something to you and do it really quickly because you're going to be mad at me, but I need you to understand something. First,
Is it going to relate to why you fell down just now?
yes, I'll get to that first because I know that's of a lot of importance to you, Scythe.
It's a little concerning.
You know how I have that ability to perceive through other people's senses? I think
You
I used it
mentioned
on
it.
you. Yeah, I think we did it once while you were swimming. I don't know. I can't remember who it was. But I didn't want Renata to feel alone carrying the pain that she's always in. So I used it on her to feel what she feels. And I don't know how she's moving, functioning, living. I've never experienced that much pain in my life. And it's, oh God, it was horrendous. I almost blacked out. That's why I threw up. But with that, there is the possibility that she could pass it on. We don't know if that's real or not. And I wanted to explain to you because I have been trying, and your talk meant something to me. And I'm trying really hard to do this, like, be a good friend thing. And I know that, like, the martyr thing is a bad thing, but I want you to understand this is not me. I didn't touch her to, because I don't care about living. There's a difference between living and being alive. And I've lived for a lot of years, and saving a life is different than saving a heart. And one is willing to go, I'm willing to go for. So I'm not just doing it because I don't care about myself. There's, for you, I did it because I want you to find out about your past life. And for Renata, I did it because she doesn't need to be alone. So that might be a lot for you to comprehend, but it's, yeah. I just want you to know that in case I get sick or anything. Okay?
I think the act of reaching out to share the pain of another person is an act of deep emotional courage.
Sure.
And
I
I
don't like
think
consequence.
and I think the fact that you did it when there was a risk that it could kill you is stupid, but it was very brave. And I'm not angry with you for doing that.
Aaron, when you look at Scythe, after she says that to you, you see over Scythe's shoulder a vision of Turn. She is smiling, and she is bobbling back and forth on the tips of her toes to her heels or her feet with a very cheeky smirk on her face.
I turn. Sorry, Scythe turns behind you and looks very happy. Just curious as to why, so I'm not ignoring you. I appreciate everything you said, but yeah,
She's probably proud of you. Is that disgusting?
I don't know. I truly don't know anymore. Everything is confusing now. I I've never hated and loved people at the same time, and we got a few of them too. And then I just love some people, and then I feel sad for them. This is very challenging, but I
I
don't know.
can't blame them for being angry.
Logically, I can't either, but I hate them for it. For that action, I don't hate them.
The single most infuriating thing I ever experienced was the realization that I did not choose this. It's given me some new perspective.
Grace isn't all it's cracked up to be. Sometimes.
I disagree.
No, I know. I'm not sure what's harder, having no choice or making the wrong one. Maybe one day I'll find out, but it's not today.
I think there are many wrong choices, but I don't think that what you did today was one of them.
No. I'm not. Yeah, you're right. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about in my past, but we'll get there one day. Turn, you're really distracting from this moment with your bobbing on both feet and smiling. It's kind of a
I'm sorry,
emotional
did you want to
one.
finish the moment?
I mean, it kind of already was a little tainted with the dancing, essentially.
Well, if the moment is already tainted, you can help me clean up your vomit.
Yeah, let me just find out why Turn is so happy. Turn, why are you so happy right now?
She, like, puts a single finger on the corner of her mouth and twists it.
Are you not going to tell me?
In due time.
Out of curiosity, if I get this illness, I'm going to meet you in person way sooner, aren't I?
Oh, yes.
I figured. I'm not gonna enjoy it there, am I?
I think you will.
Okay.
Won't that just make it worse?
Yeah, first time I don't think I want to go, but it is what it is. I'm gonna clean up some vomit though. I'm not gonna
Well,
dwell on that.
You keep
Definitely don't-
making so many decisions that accelerate such things. And yet you don't want to. Perhaps maybe be a little more careful.
You're giving me a lot of mixed messages here. All right, I'm trying to do the whole trust and build things because it's helpful, and then I do that, and then now I'm accelerating to meet you, and are you
I
saying
didn't
be
say that.
careful? It'd be really helpful if you gave some directions. Like you're very mysterious in the things you tell me sometimes. Some real solid, be really solid to just be like, don't hug Renata. But you just
Why would I say
never
that?
mind. I don't know. Can I just clean this vomit? All right, I was just crying
I'm
and
sure
in a
you
lot
can.
of pain, and I just want to go clean this vomit. Okay?
I'm not stopping you.
The dancing is okay. I'm gonna go clean the vomit now.
On the deck, Captain Naga appears. And he sees, Arya and Spring having a conversation with Nine. He just kind of tips his hat and goes back towards the helm. Oberon eventually follows him up and gets attacked by a dog. When he finally does separate himself from the Mastiff, Oberon just begins almost like tedious work, sorting rope, mopping the deck, trying to find something to do. And the ship's journey continues, following the direction of the Weftend. If there's anything anybody wishes to say before we end the session, speak now. Or forever.
How far are
hold
we
your
away
peace.
from a reasonable long rest?
You can have one tonight, maybe.
Okay.
Woohoo!
What time is it?
You actually spent a while in the diving bell both ways, so it's getting in the evening now.
Okay.
Towards
Don't
the
want
end,
apple juice.
apple juice.
Sorry, Heim was trying to steal my apple juice.
Fascinating.
I didn't realize
As
I
we
was
press
still...
on towards the end of the session and the end of the day, as things are winding down, Aaron, you've long ago whopped up your own vomit. Finally, Turn says quietly in your ear, I know something you don't know.
You're dying.
What's that?
I can't just tell you.
Come on, it's been a really rough day. If I'm gonna meet you in like 3 days, can you just say that so I could have 3 days to try to close things up?
3 days.
Or whatever the incubation period is for the disease that might kill me if I get it.
Oh,
Will kill me.
no. No. You didn't catch it. It's dormant.
Oh,
For now.
I don't like that for now.
Well, things change.
What things would change with that? Is this what you know that I don't?
Yes.
And the fact that you're so giddy about it makes it feel like you're going to give me another choice.
I see this as a real opportunity for growth in you, Aaron. A change.
In what? A change? Towards what? Safety or trust? I can't do both. I don't know how yet.
Trust that in your near future, you will have a choice. And it will be an important one. One that could change everything. But not about your life. Renata's.
The color drains out of Aaron's face immediately.
As that happens, that is where we will call tonight's
They're
session.
so evil.
Fucking Turn. She's awesome. She's horrible. Great.
As we come to the end of the session,
Aroused.
I want to thank you all for playing with me. I hope you had a good time. Before we go any farther, we must first give our players an opportunity to vote for something that somebody else did that they liked for a point of inspiration. And we will start alphabetically at the beginning with Class. Class, who did something you like?
Oh shit! All right.
You gotta use that sick brain of yours.
Sick, awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it to Spring because she actually had a visceral reaction and it was valid.
Okay,
The
that's fair.
whole yeah. It was a good RP moment.
All right. Next is Jem.
I think we're gonna go with Rise. I did really enjoy how he got to finally use that connecting thing. I know he tried with Arya, and she's like, nah. But it was cute that he used it, and then also that he was so immediately it's okay. I forgive you for everybody. It was just fun.
Okay. Next is Pen.
Very significant honorable mentions to Emily and Meg, because if everybody in the party was just like, it's okay, we'll deal with it, that wouldn't have been nearly as interesting as people actually giving pushback. I'm glad that was reactions that were received. Well, also, of course, I'm glad that there were people who were more okay with it or more accepting of that she didn't tell people. I'm glad that she got pushed back because it makes things more dynamic and interesting and scary and unknown, and I was really here for it. But I have to give it to Rise because he made me cry 2 or 3 different times. With his just his compassion and his empathy and his insistence on constantly putting himself in jeopardy for the sake of other people's emotions when he tries so hard to be a fuckboy and he's so not.
He's given up on that. That was
You can't convince this party that this guy doesn't care more about everybody else than himself. And it devastated me emotionally, so thank you for that.
You're welcome? Question mark?
Thanks for making me cry on my Friday night, Rise. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Next, Emily.
Gotta give it to Meg for having Arya react negatively before Spring had to react negatively, which I really appreciated. And I think that Spring and Arya have been sort of the dissenters a lot in this party, and I really also appreciate the little lore drop that we got on Arya. I don't know what's going on with that Fave Forest thing, but the fact that she sort of told us about the ghost saving her life was a really cool moment that gives a lot of context to why Arya is the way she is, and I appreciated that.
Mm-hmm.
Rise.
It's just that.
Oh no,
we're just the two that have our own kind of lives ahead of everybody else's.
That's fair. Rise.
First off, let me say, sorry if I get a little too in depth with this, but I'm gonna give it to Spring, and it's because I love this game because to me, it's not a silly little game. I love the interaction, and my life and my profession and everything is built around healing hearts and people and caring more about that stuff. And that's what I surround myself with. So to have the visceral reaction from Spring of how dare you put me at risk was so jarring to me and my character, and created such a dichotomy between the two that I think it's gonna make for this really cool disagreement, I think, character wise, and a super awesome challenge for role playing in the future. So I'm giving it to Spring for a very kind of personalized reason there.
Thank you. I am only able to do it in this game because I have a bleeding heart in another game.
Okay, Sal.
How would Tess respond to such information?
Hard. There was a lot of really good RP in this session. Everyone really did shit that was very affecting. I think I'm going to vote for Penn for throwing the grenade in the first place.
I mean, I was forced to throw that grenade, but I'll
That's-
take it.
I mean, that's true, but like, you literally had the character concept that had this conflict built in.
It's
and-
true. I was sitting on that for a while, waiting for the moment, and I had a
The
plan to
moment
unleash
did
it,
definitely
but then it was
get
pushed out of
thrust-
me.
Yeah, the moment definitely got thrust upon you, but I mean, it was really hard RP to be like, hey, I'm here, I did the fucked up thing, I was deceiving you this whole time, didn't want people to not like me, sorry. Like, it's just a really hard RP position to be in, and so I think that's my vote. But honestly, like, a lot of the RP tonight was just awesome. Like, everyone, I know I say this like every time, but everyone did something cool tonight. So, yeah, GG.
Our player votes have it. Rise and Emily, you both earned the player's vote for inspiration. Well done.
Emily.
Over the table, I want to say thank you all for playing with me. And the fact that we can run this game and have these RP moments that are more impactful than silly, goofy, haha times. And also have these conflicts between characters that are not conflicts between players. All the players are on the same side, even if the characters are not. It's really healthy. And I love that you guys will do that with me at this table. So I want to thank you for playing with me. And I look forward to doing it again. And to those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi Penn, hi Emily, hi class,
Hi,
hi Sleepy,
Penn, why
hi
are you
Reels,
crying
we
at
love
work?
you all. And I'll see you all in the next video. Good night, everyone.